Pharaoh's army got drowned in the sea. Yes, they did. Mary got you weak. Tell Martha lots of more. If I could, I surely would. I stand right where Moses stood. Yes, I would. Pharaoh's army. I know you know that story of how they got drowned in the sea. Oh yeah. Jesus said, Mary, don't you weep. Mary, don't weep. You won't weep. Tell Martha not to mourn. Don't you mourn. Repeat the story to two sisters. One, Mary and Martha. They had a brother named Lazarus. One day while Jesus was away. Yes, he did, yes, he did, yes, he did. Their brother died, yeah. When Martha and Mary, she said, Master, my, Mary, don't you weep. Oh Lord, if you had been here, Mary, don't you weep. My brother would never die. Oh yes, he did. Jesus said, come on and show me where you're from. Show me where you've been. Show me where you laid him down. And when he got there, Jesus cried with a little bit of you who don't believe. Who don't believe in me this evening. I want to call it out. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. He said, Lazarus, hear my voice. Lazarus. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. Jesus said, Mary, don't you weep. Mary, don't you don't you weep. Don't.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the virtual sanctuary of the Black Church Sector. It is late, but it's not that late here on the West Coast, so we up. We up on tonight, all right? East Coast, open one of your eyes and read the chat and interact with the chat on tonight. You're in bed, I know, you're in bed, but you'll be all right. Joy cometh in the morning. All right. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday, early Sunday morning, or your Saturday evening, as it is here with me here in California. Will you do me a great big favor? Just subscribe right now to this channel, the Black Church Sector, and also the St. James Show, as you know. Thank you for watching. Do hit that like button for me. Turn on your notifications so you know each and every time we just happen to pop up. All right. Also, you can join this channel, and you can the Black Church Sector channel, and also our Patreon. All right, the St. James Show Patreon. You might want to go check the Patreon out. And if you would like to donate throughout the night, $ Church Sector. All right, or other ways are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, or you can follow suit and join Sharon Wrights and start our goal out for tonight. So I appreciate you, Sharon, for supporting the platform as usual. We thank you, and we appreciate you. What's up, everybody? Miss Candace is in the building. Jacqueline, Sabrina, hit up Sunday. Everybody ought to go to Sunday school. What's up, Pray Era? JP is in the building. Sharon, thank you for being a member over here at the Black Church Sector. Courtney Phillips is in the building. Yes. My. Oh, I tell you, what is new is going on. What is new, everybody? You know, we were over here. Yes, we were over at the St. James Show yesterday. We were having an interview with a particular Right Reverend. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a few. Yes, we will. But before we get to kind of a quick little recap of that and some additional information on that, let's just talk about some other things that are going on. Thank you, Miss Candace. Miss Candace said, listen here. She is joining in on the goal on tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. The interview was good. I'll tell you, it was an interesting interview, wasn't it? But we'll get there in a minute. Let's see what's going on today. Of course, we heard the news of the passing of um, Mother Khadija Farrakhan, passed away today at the ripe age of 90 years old. So we are keeping the prayers of the that family in our prayers, and also the Nation of Islam in our prayers, as they are mourning the loss of their mother of that organization. So we are, but 90 years, 90 years is it's a decent time. It's a decent time to hang around here, and we pray that her soul is resting, as Milton Brunson says. It's just a blessing. Praise the Lord. Oh, let me not even complete the sentence, because Percy Beatty might come after me and want to sue me for singing his lyrics on this show. We're not going to do that, Percy. I ain't got no money for you. I am sorry. I ain't got no cash for you. But again, we are keeping the Farrakhan family and those associated with them in our prayers. Thank you, Arthur. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Ah, what else is going on around here? What was I going to do? What was I? Oh, I was going to do something really quick before I started. Y'all hit the like button for me. If you have not hit that like button, we should have our likes should already have matched. There's not a lot of y'all in here, so y'all should be able to match the likes right now. Yes, yes, yes. Let me go over here and send this. Lazarus, Lazarus, Lazarus. Where's that? Oh, I guess I'll just have to type it in. Hold on, everybody. There we go. There we go. Let's see here. Paste that. All right. All right. So let's have a chit chat. Let's have a chit chat. Thank you for being a member over here for 10 months, Chantel. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I really do. Listen, we did hear today that there was an indictment finally put down on Shania Brown slash Watson. I brought you this story some months back, probably early part of maybe last year or maybe even the year before. I can't remember. You can find the story under the play one of the playlists there on the St. James Show. That I brought you the story about Shania. She was an employee at the Toledo Perfecting Church in Toledo, Ohio, um, under the pastoralship of Marvin Winans. You know, he has one church in two locations, one in Detroit, one in Toledo, Ohio. He is still the pastor of the Toledo, Ohio church as well. He hasn't named a pastor over at that church, but homegirl decided she wanted to steal money from the Toledo church, and she actually stole quite a bit. She stole about $350,000. What she was doing, she was all the money that came through Cash App to the church, she was funneling it to her personal Cash App. She, and in order she was cooking the books, as they say. She was cooking the books. She was showing falsified statements to the board at the Toledo church when they were asking for reports. She would falsify the reports to not show the money that she ripped the church off with. And after, and in order to kind of pay back the money that she was stealing, or no, actually to pay the expenses of the church, because she was spending all the money. So the money was going in her pocket and not paying the bills. She actually got a credit card in Marvin Winans' name and started paying the bills of the church from the credit card. Ain't that wild? That is wild. So they got her for fraud. They got her for identity theft. They got her for, I think, something doing identity theft over the internet or over the, You know how they do. They they do that. So they got she got some counts. So let's check that out. What her final judgment is. Let me pull it up. Let me pull that up. I guess it'll pull up right. You know, StreamYard is stupid, everybody. We all know that. Okay, I think it pulled up. All right. Let me put my comments off the screen because that is annoying me. All right. So this is United States of America versus Shania Watson, and of course, in that picture that there, she is married. She wasn't married at the time. She wasn't married at the time of when she got indicted, because she got married. Actually, she was, because I think she got married in 2020, 1920. Yeah, she was still in. She was married and still. But if you recall, she's the same woman that were those two pastors. One of us was the pastor at Toledo Church when they got indicted and put in prison for trafficking. Remember the two pastors who got put in prison out of Toledo for trafficking young minors? She was allegedly the boyfriend, I mean, the girlfriend, or she was messing with. They said she was messing with one of the pastors. I believe it was the pastor, because she was the administrator at the church. So supposedly she was messing with one of the pastors, or she had a relationship with one of the pastors who got locked up. And it's funny because they were saying that she may have known about some trafficking stuff and didn't really, do anything about it. So you just have to think: is this, payback? Your homeboy is in prison that you allegedly were messing with, and now you're going to prison. So I don't know. God works on his time. So she actually pleaded guilty, everybody, to for counts 1, 2, and 3 of the indictment. So she just pled guilty. She pled guilty. Um, and it was wire fraud and related activity in connection with access devices, aggravated identity theft. And these were offenses back in 2022, 2023. Um, let's see here. Let's just scroll down. The defendant is hereby committed to custody of the United States Bureau of Prisons to be in prisons for the total term of 16 months each, as to counts 1 and 2, and to run concurrent to one to another and consecutive to 24 months as to count 3 in the indictment, for a total of 40 months in prison. And it's funny because I believe, how much did Adrian Davis get? Didn't he get like 40 or 50, something like that? Think he got something about that. So yeah, so she's going to be there 40 months. Oh, the court makes the following recommendations to the Bureau of Prisons: defendant be designated to facility as close to Toledo, Ohio as possible. Defendant be afforded to opportunity to participate in the following programs: cognitive behavior therapy, any educational and or vocational opportunities, mental health assessment and treatment. He got how many? He got 5 years. Okay. Okay, he got 5 years. Yeah. But how many months was that? How many months was that? Um, yeah, I know. I don't feel like counting tonight. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. After August 31st, let me see. The defendant shall surrender for service of sentence at the institution designated by the Bureau of Prisons as notified by the United States Marshal after August 31st, 2026. So she's actually still out, I guess. There's a lot of folks in the church going to prison in August. Brian Carn goes to prison on August 14th. It looks like she's going around the 31st, the end of August. She'll be in the clank. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And even after that, she is going to have to do supervised release for 3 years. 3 years. She's going to be under 60 months. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 60 months. So she got 40. I think he stole a little bit more money than she did. I think Adrian Davis stole a little bit more than she did. Yeah. Those are just the conditions. Yeah. But this is interesting here. Um, she has to do financial disclosure, no new debit or credit, mental health treatment, financial windfall condition, employment restrictions. I'm sure they won't, that she can't work around no money. Search and seizure, they're going to be forever in her business. And restitution. So she has to pay Perfecting Church of Toledo $375,331.87, and she has to pay Marvin Winans $35,242.52. Total of $410,574.39. So it sounds to me that she ran up that fake credit card for at least $35,000. That credit card she got in Marvin Winans' name. So he's on the list to be paid back as well. So then people, she lost her mind. You said she went in there and told me she lost her mind. Well, she had a public defender. After all that money she stole, she did not have enough money to get her own attorney. So she came in pleading guilty, and that kind of stuff. So she has to pay the money back. She's at 410,000. Brian Karn is at 600 and something thousand in restitution. I can't remember. I think Adrian Davis was about 400 as well, somewhere around that. Bishop-elect want every dime. He want all. He want. They got a church to build. You were stealing money while they was building a church. I think, is she the reason, y'all? Can he blame her for them not finishing the church on 7th and Woodward? Can he blame her? That's our question on today. So unfortunately, Shania Watson, I know you had a beautiful wedding. Now, will your husband wait for you? Will you wait, sir? Will you abstain? Will you keep the bed warm? And you might want to keep it cold. Will you keep the bed cold until your wife, hopefully Aunt Bertha, don't try to attack her cotton candy? I hope she don't try to attack it in that prison. Or we gonna pray that God, that He sustains, and He doesn't allow it to be roughed up. And she'll be all right when she come on out and join her husband one more time. You said the only husband that wedding was Papoose. Then they started tripping, and they ain't even together no more, right? What happened to them people when they get out? I don't know. Well, she gonna be on 3 years of probation, supervised release. So I don't know what happened to these people. What's up, JT? Sharon. Yeah, you better run from Bertha. Bertha running the girls in prison. Run from her. Save it for your husband, Shania. Save it. Don't let them touch you. Go to the Bible studies. Find Jesus. Well, we thought you had him, but you stole from his church. So I'm not sure if you got him anymore. You need to go find him again. Yeah. So, yeah. It's a wrap for her. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Did y'all hit the like button for me? Please do hit that like button. Some of y'all sitting there looking at your phone just like this. Y'all looking at your phone, huh? Is that what y'all doing? That's what y'all look like right now? I know that's what you look like. I know it is. Oh, God. Donnie. Well, somebody told me something about Donnie. What did Donnie do? He had some woman over there preaching. She had a London accent. She was over there preaching the other day. I was scrolling through the internet and saw her over there preaching. People be sending me stuff. Y'all quit sending me stuff on SY Younger. I am not on the ban, to try to oust this man up. give our opinion on this, man. Y'all quit sending me stuff on SY Younger. All y'all sending me, people sending pictures of him with questionable men. It's like, y'all stop it. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody, your pastor taking pictures with questionable men too. Your pastor, yeah, I'm talking about you. Your pastor. And I'm like, y'all leave these people alone. They just trying to live. They just trying to live and serve God. Y'all get about these people's beds. My goodness. Whew. I ain't need so many people so worried about other folk. I mean, if they throw it, if a story happens, then that we can talk about a story. But we're not talking about your assumptions and trying to make a story out of it. Get out of here. Leave the man of God alone, saints. What's up, Solomon? Solomon be the only one over there on Facebook. Leave the man of God. What's wrong with Donnie? I don't know. I don't know. He's yet trying to stay saved. Y'all remember in 2011, Perfecting and Sidney Flowers, Marvin Winans and Sidney Flowers, they sued them people. They made that investment that was supposed to catapult them with this building project, I guess. But the people took the investment. They was in the strip club and they was stripping. And they said that they was telling me that was a time when he was preaching against the strip clubs and going to strip clubs and all that, because I remember when somebody told me somebody's a bishop's son that lives in Detroit, he always frequent the strip clubs. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. But I don't think he lives in Detroit anymore. But they were saying he always frequent the strip clubs there. Marvin Winer was preaching against them. But then to come to find out, the people who stole this money, they went to court and the judge was asking, they let the records reflect and where all the money was going. Do you know, Saints, that some of the money was over there at P Valley? It was over there at the strip club in Detroit. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh my goodness. Thank you, Chantel. Appreciate you. Thank you for helping us reach our goal tonight. Appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button for me and pull a color on it if you are also inclined. I'm not on this channel that much, so when you do, support over here, it does make a difference. It does make a difference. So I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Last night we were on the St. James show and we had Bishop Sherrod Cotton on, and we were talking about what was going on, not with yeah, with Uncle Cliff and them. We were talking about his departure from a church here in my city, and a lot of you had the notion that you needed to you needed a drink, you needed to lay down, you needed to massage your head, you needed to just decompress from all the word salad, word play, and a lot of things that you felt that he kind of tiptoed around the mulberry bush with. He kind of dodged some questions and really didn't answer straight up. I got that a lot. I got a lot of phone calls today. I got a lot of messages, and it's very understandable. All I can do is provide a platform and allow people to cook, allow them to either win the court of public opinion, win the side of the ones who support, or you dig yourself deeper in a hole. I don't know which one it was last night. One thing we wanted to make clear, or I wanted to make clear, that I know there was a question in regards to Bishop Tobias Brookins, throwing him out of there without the council of the bishops of the PAW. But the facts of the matter are, Tobias is running his church like a lot of the churches here run their churches, like the other churches, like predominantly Caucasian churches who have about 3 and 4 or more campuses, like Triumph in Detroit. The issue is they can have 3 and 4 and 5 churches, but how it's set up, the main pastor is still the pastor of all of the churches. So that's what I think people got, and I was a little baffled with that as well. But Tobias is actually the pastor of all three of his churches. He just has site pastors, as they call them. So you don't really have all the authority as a regular pastor would have. You just don't. And so when Cotton was asked or put in over there, he was put in as a site pastor. So that pretty much still gives, regardless of whatever organization Tobias Brookins is in, he can still do what he wants to do without the counsel of his upper leadership. So he was actually walking in the right way regarding his opinion. And all he had to do was confer with the board. And that's what he did, the board of his church. And that's what he did, and to get Cotton up out of there. Now, I was hoping that we didn't have to get too down to the nitty-gritty, but I was really hoping that he took some type of, accountability. Thank you so much, Rejoice. I appreciate your support. Yeah, that he took some kind of accountability for whatever happened that allowed him to be removed from the church, from the property, from the everybody. It was very, very abrupt. It was very interesting, not only because people have been sat down or removed and still went to the church. Maybe they were restricted in some things they can do in leadership, but they still went to the church. But as we know, he even said himself, he was not to come on the property. He was not to talk to any members. So I wanted him to really talk about that. And when I gave him the opportunity to say, hey, is there something that you would have done different? He never really said anything. He started word playing in scriptures and there's two sides to every story and all this other stuff, which we all know there's your side, my side, and then the truth, because we all tell our own truth. We can convince ourselves of our own truth, but that doesn't mean it's the truth, So, but you can use these platforms to help you or to hurt you. And I think he found out that you can't play with people, especially over here, because we go through too much mess with churches to really allow people to come and to play in our face. He said, I would have done done a lot different, but kept everything the same. That makes absolutely no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. But I hope that, I hope that he finds what he's looking for in ministry. But I think, me personally, I think if he doesn't change some things, and the only thing that I can really speak to is you have to show some level of accountability. You can't just say, oh, we at my marriage, we had ups and downs. Okay, that's every marriage, that's every friendship, that's every job, that's not what, no. What is it that you wouldn't change? What is it that you can convince the people that you may lead in the future? What is it that you want to change, and how do you want to be better? How can you take this experience of what I did, what you've done, and be better? I don't think we ever got a yes or no. I don't think we ever got a yes or no. And that's what the thing is. It's not about interviewing people so you can trick them up, so you can, throw them a little deeper in the ditch. No. It's about having an interview, even when people who have gone through, some, public proclivities. We all know it public, you know, what can you do now to say, okay, I'm not going to get into everything that I've done, but I did not do things right. I even asked him, did you do it? Did you do something immoral? Did you not uphold? Because in the um in the official statement from Bethesda, they said he was doing things that were against their values, that were not morally right, and they mentioned something else, and they needed to pretty much distance themselves from him in in full. So when you're talking about values and morals so you're telling me you did so Tobias Brookins is such an idiot. He's such an idiot, such an educated idiot, and we're talking about a man who's a superintendent, who's a principal of a school and all this. He got some skills. He's not just over there preaching. Tobias Brookins is not just over there preaching. He is an actual pastor that has a lot of things. He brought a lot to the pulpit, okay? He just didn't come in the pulpit under the unction of the Holy Ghost. He brought education and experience under the unction of the Holy Ghost. Mm. Yeah, there must be something illegal involved. Well, that's what it leads us to believe, because they wanted to really distance themselves from him, and they wanted to make it plain. So this was a great opportunity to say, yes, yes, I did some things which resulted in me being removed as pastor, site pastor, or whatever. First of all, who goes from a bishop down to a site pastor? Ooh, tragic. Just saying. Going from no bishop just to a site pastor? Mm. Hmm. And he didn't fire. Yeah, nobody fired that man without cause. But he can go on somebody else's platform and do the same stuff, talk about camels and talk about parables and talk about Joseph, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But we don't care nothing about them. We care about who's leading us now and today. That's what we care about. We care about, are you taking any type of accountability? That's all we care about, Courtney.
Listen, that man thought that he was gonna get that campus pastor position,
Uh-huh.
and he thought he was gonna take over that church.
He was gonna snatch it for himself, huh?
Yes,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
because if
Well,
you a bishop,
why would you even downgrade yourself to a site pastor? Not even a
even
regular pastor.
look, even hold on, I'm about to be messy. Even presiding Bishop Booth said he couldn't go around there coaching
You know
because
he
he
gonna
a
hit the link and
presiding
tell you off.
bishop.
You know he gonna.
I'm sorry, Bishop Booth, presiding
You said
Bishop
at least
PB.
he
I'm
did what
sorry.
now? At least he did what?
No, I was saying at least he said he couldn't go around there to coach it because he's a presiding bishop, and
That's
him and
right.
Bishop Sheard on the same
They on
page.
the same level. So
Yeah,
I would think that Bishop Sherrod Cotton would be on the same level as
he
Bishop
wanted
Sheard.
he wanted to take any church that he could get to get up out of New Jersey
Yeah.
and get over there to Fresno.
See, the thing about it, why, if your father has a thriving church, why do you feel, and you're the only one who preaches out of your family besides your father, why did
He
you leave
does
New
not
Jersey?
w- he does not want his father's church. I don't
He
think.
absolutely doesn't.
He wants his own work.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that because he came here trying to get another church, I believe, before Bethesda.
But see, St. James, this is what they do. A lot of these guys want to inherit churches But what they don't realize and understand, because they think they're gonna come in there and then be able to bring their own vision through another man's vision.
Right,
And like
right,
I told
right.
a young pastor before, stop trying to inherit a work. That works
Yeah,
sometimes, but other times it doesn't. And so if you know that God is calling you to do your own work, then start your own work because you're
yeah.
gonna wind up getting fired.
Right, right. Generally, Kenny, I have no idea. I've never heard them. And JT said, "What's a site pastor?" And generally, just a site pastor. They don't. It has to do with authority. A lot of the time, it has to do with authority. What can be done? What can
He
Because
just oversees that particular
right,
church.
yeah, yeah. Just overseeing pastoral care, outreach,
Mm-hmm.
hosting occasional preaching. But they're not. And a lot of times these pastors I know to buy, they'll tell you what to preach for the month.
Yep, sure do.
They'll tell
You're
you
not
what to
finna go in there
preach.
and do your own thing.
You can't get
Mm-mm.
in there and do your own thing. No,
You might as well be a Sunday school teacher. So
that's
I
all
don't
you might as well be.
understand.
Get you a book.
You a
Get
whole
you a book.
bishop and you a site pastor. I don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Black Apostolic Church, the opportunity to pastor or to get into a church is slim to none. Yeah, because they die out a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a succession plan. And a lot of the Pentecostal, especially apostolic, they don't have a succession plan. So waiting for them to give up a church, yeah, good luck. He see his
Yeah.
daddy's still there. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as an associate pastor. Because associate
Mm-hmm.
pastor pretty much does the same thing at the main campus. They may go visit the sick or do that kind of thing.
I low key feel like the site pastor is a little bit underneath the associate
Let
pastor.
me tell you.
It's giving Sunday school teacher. Let me stop.
Keisha says something led to the divorce. He said no cheating. So one morning they decided over coffee, let's get a divorce. Well, he decided over coffee one morning, I guess. He said he's the one who did. That's why you know, we are thinkers over here. We don't just allow you to come in but all that stuff, that's old church stuff with people didn't read the Bible and the preachers read one scripture and told you what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't go up and down. They did that one script. They tell you what, and you better believe it. You better believe what I say. I think he's
Mm-hmm.
navigated in that era, and we're beyond that. So no one's believing that all of a sudden, 16 years and it's irreconcilable differences.
I'm gonna give him this. I'm the more grace girl, so I'm gonna give him this. Here we go.
Mm.
Here's my grace for him. He
Mhm.
couldn't answer the questions because he was trying to protect his wife.
That sounds good and it's
Mm-hmm.
cute, but unfortunately, I don't think that's it at all. Because first of all,
Mm-hmm.
you are not getting thrown out. Get off my property.
Man, listen,
That
okay?
Tobias pretty much told him to
That
get off my
part. You
property.
can't talk to nobody.
You
You
can't
can't
don't
be
open your mouth to
affiliated.
none of these saints over here either. Hmm.
Mm.
But
But
she, I
okay,
think,
so
but I'm
but
sure
that's what
Tobias
I'm
told her
saying.
not to talk though. Yeah, I'm sure he told her not to say nothing. Go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he couldn't speak to look, let's get the wife on the phone. I know that's right. He couldn't he couldn't speak to the specifics. So therefore it was a challenge for him to answer the questions because it would have
But
made
you know
him
what? You don't have to speak this if to the specifics. If you've known you've done something wrong, you can just say, you know what? I didn't do everything right. He never
watch
even said
this.
that.
Watch this. He can't say that if he believed from the jump that he didn't do anything wrong or if he has said that he hasn't done anything wrong. He can't double back and be like, you know, admit fault. So he got to follow the lie all the way through.
I believe
See,
his wife presented Tobias with a plethora of receipts for something,
I'm just saying.
and Tobias and the board made a decision off of what they saw.
I'm just trying to play both sides of the coin. I
Good
just
luck.
wanted to give him a little piece of
Is your
benefit of the
middle name
doubt.
Cotton? Shoot.
I'm just, child, I'm with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to,
But
play the
my
devil's
thing
advocate.
is, even when I was talking, with some people before the interview, I said this. I said all platforms, all blogging platforms, even though we talk about church, that doesn't mean that we want to trap people up and we want to bury people. But I said it can be used to really help in and have the broader conversation. and
Absolutely.
and 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 I was hoping that we were able to get there, but we can't get there if we're just talking about lilies and tulips and sunflowers. Let's get to the nitty gritty of what people are doing. How do you know other people are not going? Oh, we know other people are going through that right now. So why
Hmm.
don't you speak to it as a person that has done something that has gotten you removed from a church, and
Hmm.
now you're in the middle of a divorce.
He can't because he probably lied off um offline to some
Boy,
people.
boy, I tell you. Well, yeah, yeah. That's probably true. Yeah.
Come on.
Sees no
So
wrong in their wrong. Yeah.
so I can't tell you over here I didn't do anything, and then come online and say I did something.
But
It's
common
unfortunate.
common sense will tell everyone that's listening yesterday that we know that you did something that got you removed
You know what he'll
because you
you know
didn't
what he'll
even
say
want
to
to
that?
fight.
Yeah. You know what he'll say to that? Well, he already said he letting the Lord fight his battles,
Oh, that
but
was so, yeah, okay. 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 The Lord fight his battles. Nobody
but
fights like you. I know, Lord. I know.
and he's Joseph,
Yeah. The
he's Miss
straw at the
Potiphar's
back and
house.
the camel.
But no.
Oh,
So
whatever.
he's saying, I bet you, he's saying, I don't have to prove myself to those people in the
Mm.
comments. Anytime somebody don't want to, tell the truth on platforms,
Yeah.
that's the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna go for the people in the comments that's not
Yeah.
buying what they have to say.
Right. Because he had that iPad. He was looking at them comments.
Hmm.
Let me, I got calls today from some pretty high up people
Hmm.
that listened to the interview.
Hmm.
And they were just very disappointed.
And child, I know they was
Very
like,
disappointed. They were hoping that he would turn it around and he would show some humility
mm,
and just get out of this pseudo bishop thinking and get
hmm.
out of that. Move that title because we never figured out. I think he said his seminary gave it to him. I don't know. I never figured that one out.
We
Who
don't think
actually
you're a bishop
laid?
anyways.
Huh?
I said, we don't think you're a bishop anyways.
No,
You a
you.
Sunday
I
school
can call. I
teacher.
call myself apostle and prelate. I have no credentials. The PAW ordained me as a minister, and
Hmm.
that's where it all stopped. I wasn't
Hmm.
no elder. I wasn't no reverend and nothing. It's all stopped. But he has taken this title and thinks that it absolves him
Hmm.
from reality. Like you can just cover everything up with a title. Don't nobody care about that title
Do
because
not.
you. First of all, where your churches? Are you doing the work of a bishop?
He said he doing the work. Ain't
I
that what he said?
I can't find any fruits.
Oh,
I wasn't able to find any fruits of the
well,
work.
he said before they had let him go for absolutely no reason and banished him and excommunicated him from the church, he was doing the work, the work of the ministry.
I was a little busy. I couldn't answer Jay Rochelle. Hey, what's up, Marco? Hmm.
Mm. I was gonna ask you that too. Have you heard from? I know you did.
No, He called about 3 or 4 times.
I know he did. I know he did. I
I
know
was,
he
I was,
did.
I was Macy's, and I was going to the
He
World's
wants you to
Market.
take that video down. That's what he wants you to
I
do.
was over there at World's Market. I had to get a few things.
Look,
Yeah, I had a very busy day today. Had a very
I,
busy day today.
I promise you, he
Very
wants you
busy.
to take that video down.
I'm taking nothing down.
Ooh.
Hmm. No, no. You won't be getting one right. There's no part two. There's absolutely no
Oh
part.
yeah. What
And
he
he
gonna
said
do with the
everything about
part two, but carry on like he did yesterday?
right.
Child cheese.
And he also said everything about that his communication was false on his page.
Huh?
Well, he had no, he did say that, but then that was before he did the interview. He was saying it was false and everything, but
Oh, the thing.
yeah, but we did get
Child.
him to say that, yeah, it's what you told me. It's
Mm.
what you told me. So let's not go there. They ain't taking nothing down.
Ooh.
They
Do
talk
you
about-
do you think he will ask you that though?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not. I'm probably. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He want that thing down, baby.
But hopefully, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
If he were to really show some humility and accountability
Mm-hmm.
going forward, and I was asked to take it down, I would,
He
because
think he's
it's a
humble.
horrible representation of himself.
He think he's humble right now. I
Well,
promise you
no,
that.
I'm the judge and jury over here at the St. James Show. I, I'm the judge and jury of the
I'm
Black
telling
church
you,
sector. Okay,
when he said the Lord, he's being quiet and letting the Lord fight his battle. That was his show of humility.
you know what? The Lord is being quiet, and the Lord is looking at you act a fool.
Man,
The Lord is not fighting battles that you won't even step up and say you are in a. You're not really in a battle. You're in a battle. You're thinking that these people are fighting against you for no cause.
he know better than that.
I know.
But he want us to believe that because we didn't. Some of us really didn't know who he was. So I think he thought that we were going to buy into that. Which
Mhm.
1.5 seconds, I believed it for 1.5 seconds.
Then it went downhill.
Ah, it was over with.
Then it went downhill. Yeah. So I don't. We can say, and that's really a narcissistic type of um you know, attitude to have. Well, now I'm just going to let the Lord fight my battle. No.
Mhm.
Have you taken up your weapons? Have you put on the
No.
breastplate of righteousness? Have your feet been shod with the
With the
preparation?
preparation. Come on.
I mean, you can't talking about the Lord gonna fight for you, and you're not even ready for battle. A lot of times we have to put on the full armor of God, but we just have to put it on so we can shield the fiery darts of the enemy while God is still fighting for you. It's not overtaking you, but I'm going to shield myself according to the scriptures and
Hmm.
wait for God to fight my battle. He's not shielding himself because he hasn't put on the breastplate of humility, of
Hmm.
accountability, of anything that is, he thinks he's totally okay.
Hmm.
So you're waiting for God to fight for you, and the enemy is destroying you.
I'm gonna go around there and reach out to your pastor and let him know you be preaching,
I'm
so he
just
can put you
saying.
on the thing.
I'm just saying.
You preaching good, but that's the
Ooh,
truth. But the
yeah.
thing is, when you, I don't want to call him delusional, but when you think that you're on the side of truth, and to be fair, let me double back. Let's be fair.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the receipts. We don't have the proof.
We don't.
All right. So I'm gonna say that to be fair. However, we have common sense enough to know that them people not just gonna banish you from the church and excommunicate you
Right.
over
Right.
hearsay.
Right.
So
And the thing
we got
about it,
sense.
if it was somebody else,
Hmm.
that I had questions on that did it,
Mm-hmm.
then I would be more on his side. As I'm telling you, I've been knowing Tobias Brookins for probably 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I knew him when he lived in Seattle. I knew him when he moved to Los Angeles. I knew him when he was in church. I knew him when he stepped out of church and hopped back in church. I knew every facet of him. I knew him
Mm-hmm.
as an educator that he is.
Mm-hmm.
The man is a principal.
Is he an older gentleman?
No, he's 2 years younger than that dude.
How old is he?
He said he was 54.
He probably lying about that. No, I'm playing. Okay. Cause shoot, you tell one lie, child, we don't know the truth
We
from a
don't know
lie no
what to
more.
believe. Yeah.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I don't think he checked the records before he even came on this program. Because if he would have checked
Clearly.
out who I was,
He definitely wouldn't have said that about Walter Hawkins, talking about
no,
he was over there.
because we
He wouldn't have
debunked
done that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Did Rusty ever call you back?
He texted me. He texted me back.
Shut Rusty a mess.
Uh-huh.
Let me not say that. I don't know that man. I'm just carrying
He
on.
said, Mama died, kicked out the church, then a divorce, and he was innocent. The man needs a psychologist and a psychiatrist for prescription.
But let me ask you this though. But what if he tells the truth, if he humbles himself and just you don't have to tell the details, but if he just says, you know what, I was wrong, whatever the case may be, what does he have to lose? He doesn't pastor a church now. What does he have to lose?
There's always tomorrow, and people don't forget,
Mm-hmm.
Courtney.
Okay.
People don't forget, but they will remember what you present to them. And
Mm-hmm.
if he's presenting the cotton that we're seeing now,
Mm-hmm.
he's never going to get what he wants in this in church. I believe he's one of them people who just loves, he wants to be in church. He wants to be that guy. He
Mm-hmm.
wants to be the bishop. He wants to be over this. He's going to do it by any means necessary. But so what he has to lose is to
Mm-hmm.
continue to lose, because people don't forget. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't change your character and the way you react in conflict, you
Mm-hmm.
will have the same result every time. What they say, insanity,
Mm-hmm.
doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result. I
Mm-hmm.
even said, I used to be a runner and a track
Yep.
star.
Yep.
You sit me down, you do something, I'm out of there. But I had
Mm-hmm.
to realize that wasn't helping me along the way, even in my life, because I was taking that attitude and applying it to everything, my relationships, my job, my everything I was applying it to, because I couldn't take discipline.
That's good.
And so if he continues just to run and to not say and not to come to himself, he's the
Mm-hmm.
prodigal son right now and he doesn't realize it. You
Mm.
may have gone home, but you didn't go home to a fatted calf and a robe and a gold on your
No.
hand. You went home and because your daddy is who he is, and he just accepted you home. But
Mm.
you didn't get treated like the prodigal son because you haven't come to yourself yet.
That's good. That's
I
good.
had to come to myself. I had to really realize, listen,
Mm-hmm.
it's not everybody else. Yeah, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
get haters and people are going to put a little yeast on stories and they're
Mm-hmm.
going to, make it more salacious. But at the end of the day, you have to figure out, listen, if I do something and I
Mm-hmm.
can't be discipline, and I know we hate that word,
Mm-hmm.
we
Mm-hmm.
can use a different word, but if I can't be talked to and
Corrected.
asked to correct it, right, that's a
Mm-hmm.
better word. If I can't be corrected, if you correct me and I run, or I say you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, and I never realize or even take into consideration why the correction had to come,
Mm-hmm.
because there were times when we sat the whole choir down, but it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, everybody didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody didn't do anything wrong. But I know But after we finished flipping and speaking and getting the devil ran up out of us, we was all better. And even
Mm-hmm.
the ones who didn't do nothing wrong got a sense of renewedness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's always a reason why things happen in our life. There's always a
Mm-hmm.
reason why we get divorced. There's always a reason why we
Mm-hmm.
break up with people, or we get fired from a job, and we
Mm-hmm.
think we shouldn't have gotten fired from the job and they did you wrong. But
Mm-hmm.
there's always a reason, because it's always in our path. But we choose how long our path will be,
Mm-hmm.
or how, if God will provide shortcuts, or he gonna take us the long route.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I believe how he's going now, he's going to have to go on the long walk to Walmart.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. So you have in fact heard the full story behind the scenes.
I have. I
Okay.
have. I have. I've heard the full alleged story behind the scene. I
Okay.
have. Yeah. And that's why I was hoping there was some kind of accountability.
But was he talking that way pre-interview?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Huh?
No, he wasn't.
Well, there were certain things that I caught, and I thought he was going to correct himself, and I thought we was going down the right road.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we had a dead end. It had a dead end.
It made for a great interview though, because I did not expect you to turn up the heat like the way you did.
Mm.
So
I
that
didn't
made
come
it
over there
very
to
good.
play the pussyfoot
Woo.
around.
You
I come
turned
over
that
there to
heat
play.
right on up. You said, "Welcome to the hot seat." Burn. You turned that thing on 10, baby. His butt was burning.
And sometimes that's okay. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay, because some people probably would have said, you know what, he took it like a soldier. He acknowledged,
Mm-hmm.
he took accountability, he was humble.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody starts throwing parables and scriptures out when you're asking
Man,
questions,
we already know.
that's a red freaking flag.
But we're used to that from
We are.
pastors, though.
We are.
We're
Yeah.
used to the word salad. Jamal Brown and them. We're used to it. So he
Yeah.
did what they do. And unfortunately, I don't know why we expected anything different of him because he's a preacher.
Well, I didn't know him like that, so I didn't
Okay.
know what to expect. So I didn't know him like that. Yeah, I heard this is this, but
Mm-hmm.
I still, let me tell you this, and I hope everybody does. We can only pray that when people meet us, Courtney,
Mm-hmm.
that they
Yeah.
don't listen to what others' opinion are about us that are negative.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
pray that they meet us,
Mm-hmm.
talk to us,
Mm-hmm.
have a conversation, have an experience, and create their own narrative about us. And
Yes.
that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I heard when he first got removed, people were, because I put out the thing. Who, first of all, who is this guy? And once I put that
Mm-hmm.
out, from Sacramento to Bay Area people just started hitting me up, letting me
Mm-hmm.
know, their opinion on who he was. So I
Mm-hmm.
had all of that, but I still wasn't allowing that to sway my opinion about him, because again,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know him like that. I never
Right.
sat down with him. First time I talked to him on the phone was the day before yesterday or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't. I still didn't put an opinion on him, but I really wanted to get down to the nitty gritty because of the relationship that I have with Tobias Brookins and
Mm-hmm.
other people involved.
Mm-hmm.
I know who they are and how they run their business.
And clearly he didn't know that.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going into how Tobias or anybody is personally. I
Mm-hmm.
know how he runs that church and how he
Mm-hmm.
runs business.
Right.
And no way in the world he is going to allow himself to be put up into a lawsuit by throwing somebody out just on a rumor or something, or defamation of character. You see what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah.
He's smarter than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't just say, no, I was like, no, let's talk about this because
Mm-hmm.
you gonna tell me this man kicked you out over a rumor
Some hearsay,
or
right?
some hearsay? He's
I
that
mean,
foolish that he would do that
excommunicated you.
and excommunicated you
This
over,
is not
told
the
you to get
Kingdom
off his
Hall,
property,
right?
give me the
Mm-mm.
keys, never to return. So he's
Don't
going
talk
to
to nobody.
don't talk to nobody. So he gonna just risk his whole church, his whole over you. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't believe it. Now that part I didn't believe.
But nobody believed it.
Right. And I wish he would get the vision and know that nobody believes you, regardless what you say, regardless how many parables you quote.
Cause
You
it's like,
know.
okay, maybe not infidelity, just hypothetically speaking, maybe not infidelity, but something had to have happened
Yes.
for them
That's why
to
I said,
take
did
such a
you
huge stance.
was there a standard that you did not,
You did
uphold? Was
ask.
there a
Mm-hmm.
value that, because I was looking at the when I was doing the interview, I was looking at the statement from Bethesda, and I was trying to, they're stating these particular points. So what in these points have you done? But we never can get it. He's an angel. He's the
Yeah.
sacrificial lamb that
Yep.
was slain for the sins of the world. you know?
Now
Okay.
he did say that one time. He said, "I'm not perfect." He did say that one time.
Well, that's something we all say. We all know we're
Yeah.
not perfect, but we talking about you going over there screwing this. I'm not saying he, but I'm just saying in general. I can say, I'm not perfect. Yeah, but why are you saying that? But we talking about this particular incident. What did you do here?
Are
we ain't
you
to,
are you able to speak to the allegations?
no.
Okay.
Well, I don't really. Well, we all know. Well, I mean, the allegations. We know what they. When we say infidelity, that was the allegation
On his part,
on
right?
his part, not his wife's part.
Because
I ain't heard that. I ain't heard
no,
that.
but did you hear at one point in the interview
Mhm.
he tried to make it look that way?
Yeah, yeah. There was a bit of a twist
Mhm.
that, yeah, I caught that, but I
Mhm.
didn't ride on that because I wasn't going to
Mhm.
let that happen because
Mhm.
that woman is still, and that's not her singing that I played too.
That wasn't her.
No, that wasn't her. That wasn't
Oh,
her.
you ought
I
to be
was I
ashamed.
was corrected. It was somebody at that church.
How you
Tobias ought
thought
to
it
be
was
ashamed.
her?
Tobias ought to be ashamed.
You ought to be ashamed for playing that woman talking about it was her.
I just corrected it. It ain't her. It
Oh
ain't
my
her.
God.
But I wasn't going to allow that twist to happen because the woman is still in ministry at the church, about to have a worship conference and everything.
But you caught that though.
I caught it. No, I caught
Yep.
it, and I wasn't going to ride that because I wasn't going to allow
Hmm.
that to happen because I already knew in the back of my mind what I knew, what I knew, what I knew.
Now he said he was trying to protect his wife, and then he gonna try to do that little flipperoo for a split second.
I don't think his wife needs any protection.
Ooh.
I don't think his wife needs any protection. She's cool. Hmm.
She don't
I
want to
don't
talk
know.
about it, huh?
Somebody said that. I think Uncle Paul said that. Yeah, that well, because I said, well, be married in 6 months. He said, well, are we going to expect something else in 6 months? I don't know.
Ooh.
It needs to speak to him like, you said, maybe an ass needs to speak to him like Balaam.
Mm-mm.
God will use one. Yes,
But
he
what I'm
will.
saying is, more often than not, now there are some pastors, that will humble themselves, but for the most part, there's not too many preachers that'll come out here and say they're wrong and apologize for
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
They
But
just don't
let's
they
go
just
to
don't do it.
Evans. Let's go to Tony Evans.
Yes.
We never figured out what he did, right? People have their
Right.
opinions, but we never figured out. No one came out and said, we knew what Swagger did. He was over there with the hoes at the hotel.
Right.
We never figured out what Tony Evans did. But what did Tony Evans do? He came and he said there was something that it was against or whatever that I've
Mm-hmm.
done. They didn't give a win. They didn't give a
A
date
moral
time.
failure, isn't that what he said?
He said a moral failure, didn't he?
I think he
I think
did.
he's like used a moral failure or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that even gave us, we were okay with that. I
No,
know
we
I
weren't.
was. Some people were
I
not.
didn't care,
I
but
didn't
a lot of
care.
people
But what I
was like,
liked about it, he came out here and didn't, and he was sat down. He was restored. And now they're moving
child.
on. They're moving on. He may not be the pastor of the church anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but he is moving on in ministry. I've seen that man
Mm-hmm.
preaching everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what? So that's the kind of. So I know pastors don't do it, but some do.
Some do.
Some do.
Yes, they do.
And the thing about, and yeah, great PR team, wonderful. But with your team better tell you to take some accountability somewhere.
I feel like because Tony Evans coming out was just so weird. We were like, what? I feel like he may have been blackmailed.
He possibly could have. He
It had to
possibly
have
could
been
have.
that because he said, if I'm not mistaken, this is something that happened over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And so we looking like, why are you even coming out with this?
But you never know. I mean, like you might be right. There may be, people pop up with stuff and they say, listen, happened 20
Mm-hmm.
years ago. They may not be able to sue you, or he may not even go to jail or something, even if it was something illegal, maybe
Mm-hmm.
statute of limitations, but it's your reputation.
Mm-hmm.
So, there is ways to really show a change of heart, or
Mm-hmm.
to show the people that you lead that not
Mm-hmm.
only that do you expect them to have integrity and have good character, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
show you that I have it as well.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. He can continue going and city to city, church to church, whatever you're doing. But if you never change how you're operating, it's
Mm-hmm.
always going to end up in I'm just going to let Jesus fight my battles for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to be in a battle that you're losing.
Mm.
Unfortunately, he's not working through Yolanda Adams. This is the battle is the Lord's. No, 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 no. These people try to take these kind of songs and scriptures,
Right.
and you're not suffering for Jesus' sake. You're suffering for your
Ooh.
nasty peen and your nasty
Come
mouth.
on.
That's what
Come
you're
on.
suffering for.
Would
Not
you
su-
allow him to come back on the platform?
not right now. Not right now.
Okay.
No, I mean, I really don't want to talk again until there's been some kind of reconciliation
Okay.
with the people that he's wronged. And when I
Has he
say,
even apologized to them?
I don't know, I
Okay.
have no idea. He ran, he went to New Jersey. So I don't know what kind of, and then he filed for divorce. And to tell you the truth, I
Mm-hmm.
really wanted to see if he could reconcile with his wife. Was there any kind of way that would be reconcilable? I really wanted
You
that,
did
Courtney.
try that.
Huh?
Why? Why?
Well, I was just trying to see. Maybe,
That man has filed. You know how hard it is for men to file?
I know. And they really only file if there's another woman.
Period. Or if the woman is absolutely crazy, which I don't think, that's her
I
case at
haven't
all.
gotten that. And all I get from people is she's a sweet lady.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I get from people.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's all I get from people. Oh, she's a sweet lady. But what I didn't like, remember he was saying, and somebody confirmed it last night too. They were like, get up, oh, my sugar in my coffee. She's my way out of no way.
That's that
She's
preacher stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And my thing, and then he alluded to it, he was like, I would say that. So you're telling me you were faking then?
But see, so here's the thing. You don't even have to do all of that.
I know you do, but you know what though? When you're trying to put on for church, And church
Mm,
people, when you're trying to put on, that's what you do. I don't need you to put on.
mm-mm.
That's why I get so annoyed in church when I see a put on, Courtney. It's like we've been in this
Mhm.
so long. Please just sing the doggone song.
Listen.
Please just preach what God has given you. I was listening to a friend of mine, well, a kind of social media friend of mine, Trayvon. He was preaching. He's probably listening. He always listens. He was
Mhm.
preaching a sermon, and it was really nice. It was really good. I've never heard him preach before. I didn't even know he was a preacher, but
Mhm.
he preached a sermon, and he was good. He stuck to the Bible, a good point. He did three hots and a cot, three, you know, and he sat down,
Three
and it
hot to
was
the cot.
good. It wasn't a put on. He didn't go
Mhm.
through a bunch of cliches and all that.
Right.
And that's all. I have a low tolerance for a lot of this, but I feel that he's still in that, and he needs that to fuel his desire to be counted in church.
I'm gonna say this. Church is the only place outside of GMWA where everybody is somebody. That's why I said
That is
that.
their logo.
Yeah. But for real,
Yeah, and you can be, and it goes from our early days, don't it? Our early
yes.
slave days and other days. You can be whatever you
Whatever
want to
you want
be.
to be.
And
Yeah.
church and social media right now,
Yes.
you can be
That
wherever you want to be.
part.
You can go from a bishop to apostle in 1.5 months.
You can be a whole presiding bishop
You
over
should.
a reformation.
You can change your reformation 2 or 3 times a year. The
I
name.
mean, I mean, all of that.
You can do all of that. I
And
mean,
so I think that's why a lot of guys are inspired to become something in church
yeah, yeah,
because it's easier to become something in church than
yeah.
it is in the real world.
Yeah, they said he was, online, doing all this. And when he was doing DoorDash, he was like recording it and stuff on there. And I'm like,
Who?
the bishop. Um,
Oh,
and I'm like, Lord,
what was he doing?
he was doing DoorDash and
But
just,
I said he was preaching.
no, he
Why
was
he was
like just
doing that?
recording himself, and this is the bishop. And I'm like, what?
Is he trying to be a content creator?
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know. I don't know. Help
when
us.
the other woman gonna come out? Oh, he
Soon
said he
and
ain't got no
very
hens in
soon,
his house.
we are going to see the
Mm-mm. He said he don't have any hens in his
He said,
barn.
ain't no hens in his barn, so time will tell.
He said none. I don't have
Mhm.
any hens.
Princess said, I know I can be what I want to be. You be that, princess. You be it with your Baptist self. We
Listen.
gonna let you preach too. Don't listen. Don't let them
Mm-mm.
shush you over there at that church.
He don't believe in women preachers, so we'll
Oh yeah,
we'll
where
let you be a
Josh at?
deaconess.
Oh, that's she a Josh member. That's right.
Yes,
You
yes,
on Josh's trustee board.
the only one.
I don't know. He may
But
not let women on his.
right, right. He may not.
Yeah, but I encourage people to follow him. Get your own. Get your own.
But
Be
you don't
entertained.
have to. No, hold on. Before I say this, that's funny because yesterday he was like, "If you go over there and watch my sermons, don't be rolling your eyes, not and stuff like that."
Sorry,
Sir,
sorry,
right? You
sorry.
shouldn't have did this
It,
horrible
it, it,
interview,
it's already people have a preconceived opinion.
and not based off of anything that you said,
Yeah,
St. James, but based off
yeah,
of how he responded.
yeah. Sugar in my lemonade. That's what he said. I
Just
hate to
stop
hear
it.
that. And I say they sleep in 2 separate rooms.
It's so
Every time I
sad.
hear that, I be like, they don't even sleep together.
Some of them don't even live together,
Don't
St.
even live
James.
together.
Some of these prominent pastors
Don't
that's
even
been
live together.
married forever don't even live together.
Let's go back to the Hilliard compound. How long did
Mm-hmm.
they have their separate homes on that compound? Come on now. When we think about it now,
Mm-hmm.
they were never living together, I'm sure. And the only reason I believe the Hilliards got back together was busy because that church was going down fast.
You think so?
Yes. I think the only reason they had to save that church and that money.
Did it save it? No.
No, but they thought it was going to. But again, we're not living in the 90s, Hilliards. That stuff don't
Mm-mm.
work anymore.
Mm-mm.
Your wife had a knot on her head.
Man. So you don't think they really love each other and they
They
reconciling and
love each
working
other
through it?
in love, no. But I'm gonna take that. Well, some of these people don't love each other no more. I mean, they despise each other.
Dang.
They
You about
despise
right.
each other.
You about
Yeah,
right.
they treat each other horribly when they're home because they don't want to be there. But this is the business. This is the church business. You
Mm.
said Dr. Frank Ray had a baby at his old age with a young woman in the church and still married and doing ministry together. My God,
Who, Frank Ray?
that's what she said. That's the princess there. Had a baby at his old age with a young woman in the church.
Like
Business is
recently?
business. When did this happen?
Princess?
Princess. Is
Princess is
it?
the princess of the Baptist church. Were you at the convention, the convocation recently? You know, National Baptist just had they
The dad. She said,
conference.
"Look it up." Wow, wow. This,
Dang.
Princess go to church and she like all this going on. Listen to Princess.
I hate
That
that so
that was
bad.
for
It makes
that
me
was
want
for
to be
you,
United
Princess.
Methodist. Ooh, I hate it so bad. How y'all blacks do that in church? So annoying.
I think that was last Sunday.
Ooh.
I ain't lying. That's a church here in my city.
Oh my God. Cut that mess out.
There you go, Princess. That's your
Princess love
Baptist
that old carrying on.
tribute, huh?
That's a Princess love that old carrying on.
Okay, one time at that church,
Uh-uh.
at that church,
What?
they was having an ushers day, and they was having an ushers day. So that means a 3 o'clock service, ushers day. The ushers are in charge. They have other ushers from other churches
Mm-hmm.
come over. They do they marches down the aisle.
Oh, I
When I
hate it.
tell you, it took them about 10 minutes to get down the aisle when we
I
started
hate
that
that
church.
so
A
bad.
pastor turned around at me and cussed. I said, "This is your church. This is your church. Don't be looking at me."
Whose
Usher
idea is this
anniversary. See,
carrying
she know,
on?
huh?
Whose idea is it for the ushers to march? What is? I
They
hate
do it
it.
all the time. I had never seen it until I came to Fresno. I had
Oof.
never seen it. I said, "Are they really doing this stuff here?"
Yeah, that is so. I expect that in Georgia. I don't expect that
At the
in Fresno.
doors.
That is so country.
It is. It
I
really
hate it.
is. And then just imagine you have about 10, 12 different usher boards in the church.
Oh, oh my
And
God.
everybody came to do they spiel. I was like, I'm never leaving here today. I'm just never. I'm leaving here and going to work. It's gonna be Monday morning.
Oh my God.
Michael said he's seen it in Atlanta. They had them church
I
anniversaries. I mean,
know. That's
usher
what I'm
anniversaries.
saying. It
Mm-hmm.
country church. That's what it gives. It gives Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee. That's
Mm.
what it gives.
Wow, wow.
I hate it.
So
I
yeah,
ain't. Mm-hmm.
this wasn't his wife, but it was a rendition that they had, and I'm gonna get Tobias and tell him to listen here. Stop it already.
You need to apologize to this woman.
I will. Can you hear that, Courtney?
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
She could not hear herself in the monitors.
Is that what that was?
Yes,
Oh, oh,
I'm sure.
oh. You sure? Let me see. Let me hear a little bit more.
Oh God.
And they said we talked about Janine Blake.
Don't break up my friend. No, so the lady can sing. She
Mm-hmm,
could not
mm-hmm.
hear herself, and I'm willing to bet you that the music was loud in the monitor. She could not hear herself.
JP said the monitors was the issue, Courtney. The monitors.
No, for real, for real. If
Okay, let
you
me hear a
never
little bit
sung
more.
on stage, you would not know.
She felt the Holy Ghost.
She could not hear herself. I promise you.
Mm, mm. Oh, she felt it. She
Mm-mm.
felt it.
You got to
Y'all,
listen to that feed every Sunday night after church.
you
You have to. It's
I
mandatory.
wish you folks would listen to the lives.
That's how I came up.
You said Marvin and Brian would be livid. Oh, they would have snatched her mic long time ago.
But I'm
Yeah,
for
she
real,
had
for
that
real.
Tasha Cobb singing laugh. That she did. That was that Tasha Cobb's laugh. Oh, girl, you're not singing that good to laugh. Stop it.
But I'm telling, when you up there, you can't really hear yourself. You can hear
Hmm.
yourself a little bit, but you can't really hear yourself. And then the, the sound, it was a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna
But
give
you
her
know what?
that.
Even if I'm singing in a loud, I'm still gonna stay on the note though.
If you can't hear, how you know?
If the song is in the key that I'm singing in, I'm not gonna go off the note. What if I'm tone deaf? I would, but I'm not tone deaf.
No, you could potentially go flat though, and I think that was her.
Possibly.
I'm telling you, she
So she
couldn't hear
she just went
herself.
flat.
Listen, if if she were to get like, and I'm speaking from experience. I'm not telling you what I heard,
Right,
right?
right, right.
I'm telling you what I know. And
Mm-hmm.
I know that a lot of times, even some of your very good singers, if they can't hear and if they're not careful, that feedback going you know,
Yeah.
that live feed gonna tell on you every time.
Every time. They
Every
said the
time.
Candy Kitty lady was better. The candy.
That's a mess. Please don't play her.
Oh, I can't play her out here. Oh, I can't play her out here.
Mm-mm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-mm.
Why in the world? My thing is, when you're in the back and you have those earphones up and you're listening to the feed, you're listening to the sound, you know if them altos sound like that, you have to turn them down.
But St. James, you're not dealing with professional sound
Oh,
engineers.
Jesus.
Like, let's be for real.
Mm, mm, mm. Then shut the live off.
Period.
Turn the
I'm with you
live
when you're
off.
right.
Turn them off, y'all. It's no need to record. Mm-mm. Do the old school day. Just send the old ladies a cassette tape.
I don't think you got it
Mm.
yet. He's a waymaker. He's a
Oof.
waymaker. He opens up doors that no man can close. He's a waymaker. Hey, he's
St.
a
James,
provider when I
stop.
need it. He's a provider.
You ought to be ashamed. This is
Oh my
you
goodness.
wrong.
This
You
is
are so wrong.
horrible. This is what
But
y'all
I'm
gonna
telling,
sound like tomorrow if you don't get somebody on that sound.
listen. And when you up there and the band and the singers, y'all think y'all killing it
They do.
because you cannot hear. And I
Yeah.
almost want to say, I think everybody should just really go to investing in ears.
He said, "Shut the music department down. Just put on a CD. Just play a CD." I know I've been to churches where every time
That
they
is
play a
so funny.
CD, do it. That's what you got to think. In these rehearsals, who's teaching in these rehearsals?
Then
Because if this was produced in a rehearsal and not corrected, that's wild to me. I didn't see that, Princess. In every key but the right one. Oh, the
we'll
CD
see.
thing.
So here's the thing.
Okay. Uh-huh.
When when you're dealing when you're how can I put this? When you're not eh, I don't want to I'm gonna say it and then like fix it up after I say it.
Okay.
So when you're dealing with people that may not operate on a professional level, they don't think about listening back, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Mm-hmm.
think about sound. All they think about is what they hear in the moment.
Yeah.
So if the choir sound good here, they're not thinking about that live feed,
No, they're not.
including the sound people.
Yeah. See, I never got overwhelmed. I
Hmm.
never get over, especially in the beginning of the song, until we get to the bridge and maybe the tag. Then I loosen up a little bit with the ear, and I get more into directing just
Hmm.
the choir, and we're kind of into the performance aspect of it at that time. But in the beginning, I'm listening for the notes because
I think,
I'll go adjust the mic or I'll go pull a mic back
yep.
from somebody.
But I
You
think
know,
choir directors need in ears too.
I don't like in ears myself. I tried that as
I
a choir
know it.
director, and I personally don't like them. That's just me.
Okay. Why?
Yeah. I like to hear what everybody else is hearing in real time and not just the music and the singers. I
But
know some people
mhm.
can operate a little bit better just hearing certain things in their ear, but I just want to hear it all.
But see, but that's what the problem is.
Yeah.
So you think you killing live, right? Like what you
Hmm.
just played, I promise you they thought they killed it. I promise you that. I bet you hearing them live like at church, like being inside of service, it
Hmm.
didn't sound bad.
Yeah. Well, it was bad.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why we need to be more sound aware. But you
Yeah.
don't think about that if you're not dealing with someone, you know, or people in the music department that have operated maybe on that level.
Whatever GEI has, that sound they have at their 11 o'clock service, not that 8 o'clock service, not that early one, but
Yep.
at that 11 o'clock service, every church needs it. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? What makes the,
Probably a legitimate sound person that they're
yeah, but it's
paying.
like that it makes the choir sound another level of better. Like
But see,
And
Remember,
give
you
them
got
a.
Michael Brooks as MD.
That's
You
true.
you got Junior. You got Drew Shear.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
are professionals.
yeah. Y'all need to go over there and ask what they're doing. Now, again, this Sunday, it's past Sunday, they were having some issue with the mic because when what's his name was John Terry's tape was there,
Hmm.
you couldn't hear when the guy started to back him up. You
Right.
couldn't hear their mics. You just couldn't hear
Hmm.
their mics at all. But generally, the choir and stuff like that, it's decent because it
Hmm.
matches the music. Everything is heard in succinctively. It's
Hmm.
really heard well. Yeah,
But you're dealing with people over there that actually know what
yeah,
they're doing. They know
yeah,
about sound. But
yeah.
some of these churches, they can't afford to bring somebody, a real sound engineer in, or they may have to use Deacon Ray on the sound. And all he doing is just turning the mics up and down. That's
Then
it. He
run the
don't know about
sound
equalizing sound.
and turn the cameras off. Then run the sound and turn the
And
cameras
turn
off.
the cameras off.
Turn the cameras completely off. Yeah, and tell
But
them no recording in here, please. But put
I
your phones
mean,
down.
but
Hmm.
I'm telling you, that live feed is a thing. When I used to lead worship, Chase used to be like, all right, if I hear that live feed and you sound a fool, I'm sitting you down, I'm letting you know. And that's when you be on
Hmm.
pins and needles trying to hear.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
But I really think that people are not aware of who they're singing with either.
no,
It's like
yeah,
they're
no,
just singing on their own, like they're the only one up there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I look at as well. And I'm like, they're just singing. They're not singing to sound good as a praise and worship team or a choir. They're just singing. Like when I looked at Milwaukee's church, Daniels Carter, I was
Mm-hmm.
just looking at them going, y'all just hollering.
Yeah.
Y'all just singing. Y'all not singing as a choir. If
Mm-hmm.
my choral director in college, let me tell you, she got you together. She always used to say, this is not a choir of one. And that white woman got us all the way together. And
Mm.
she would always say, tune in, focus.
Yep.
Your mouth is too open, your mouth is too small. Shape all our mouths should shape the same.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get the best sound we can get. She used to focus on that. You just
Yeah.
didn't let people just holler and let people just go
Yep.
crazy.
And
And
blend.
go ahead.
And blend and listen to the person next
Blend.
to you.
And if you had a
Mm-hmm.
stronger voice, she would tell you to lower it a little bit.
Yep.
She would tell you, I need you to bring it down a little bit, little decimal here. I need you to bring it
Mm-hmm.
up a little bit more. You're too low. You're whispering. I used to
Mm-hmm.
love that. That's why I got that whispering phone. She said, I go, why are you over there whispering? I thought you were supposed to be singing. You over. Yeah. But I see that a lot. These people are just up there singing because they're on a live now. They're really not singing to really be with the group.
Mm-mm.
Keisha, I've been in church and heard the soloist or choir go left singing. I say to myself, oh, find your note. I'm not musically trained, so I'm sure the director of worship. And the thing about it, you don't have to be musically trained to know when it don't sound good. That's why I be telling people, the
Mm-hmm.
most tone deaf or the person who don't know how to sing knows good music and knows good singing.
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't
Well,
gotta, you ain't gotta be trained. But I'm just saying, you know what sounds good to your ear. You know
okay.
when somebody is going off.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it don't sound right. It just what's going, you be like, oh, what's going on here? But you also know when somebody is singing like a bird.
Mm-hmm.
You're real sweet. So yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm.
that's my grace for them. More grace.
More
Um,
grace. More
give these
grace.
people grace. They cannot. I promise you, they can't hear themselves. I promise you.
So you can't hear yourself, so you just keep yelling. Is that the thing? You just keep yelling. You can't
I'm
hear
not
yourself?
saying. I'm not saying it's right, but what I'm saying, what
a
I'm saying is,
provider when I need
oh my
it. He's
God,
a provider when I need it. Yeah, yeah,
Saint
yeah, yeah,
James,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, he provides every day. He provides
stop,
and he
please.
makes a way. He's a
Mm-mm.
waymaker. He's a provider. He's a deliverer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh God, hallelujah.
She already in. She can't stop the train. The train go it's wrecking. The train going at this point. We can't stop the train. She got to keep going.
Well, somebody put a RV in front of that train
They did.
and knock it off the track.
It was knocked off the
Yeah,
track.
yeah. Come on.
I
Come
just
on.
been I just know. I have flubbed out a time or two myself. So I just know when you already there,
We've
it's too
all
late.
had our Sunday. Sometimes you make me so mad. The sound people to come to me. Yeah, you're not feeling well today, nigga. If you don't get out of my face, I know my voice is shot. I know I done missed some stuff. Get out of here.
Mm-mm.
I used to do it all the time. Every now and then, oh, you was on today, huh? But then
Man.
they'll come and you talk about, oh, you don't feel well? You
Or
turn me
you
up and
see the
turn on the echo and do something. You better do something different. Make me
or the
sound better.
musicians to turn your vocals off in their ear
They
and just
show
have
will.
music. Listen. Mm.
G got a great choir. Yeah, and they don't have a whole bunch of people up there. That's why I know it can be done without a whole bunch of people. You just got to get the person that can teach the people to sing together.
They gotta have the patience too.
Yeah. But you have to get the people to sing together and to know that this ain't your choir, it's our choir, and you're a
Hmm.
part of our choir. We need you to
One band,
lock
one
in.
sound.
Yeah,
Hmm.
one sound because they don't have a lot of people in that GEI choir. Sometimes it's larger,
Oh, let me look in. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm about to
sometimes it's large.
say.
I think when they have like the mass or something,
Oh,
sometimes they have a
okay.
smaller one. They kind of fluctuate like every other
They're
church
a
does.
musical church, so they can.
They are.
They don't have to have no big old
Sounded
choir.
like a wounded wildebeest.
That baby was pressing in.
Oh,
Like
she was that what she was doing? She was
child,
at the throne. Okay.
she said we killed. I promise you.
Lord, take her out of her misery.
They
Mm. Yeah,
it
and
sounded
somebody
one
came
way
up
at
to her.
church.
Somebody after church came up to her and told her, "Oh, you were so anointed." They
Mm,
told her, and she gonna continue to do what she doing because
no,
nobody's
because
gonna
she done
correct
saw
her.
the St. James show, and
Nah,
somebody
she don't
done
watch
told
me.
her.
She
Somebody
don't watch
told her
me.
though, for sure.
But
Girl, I think I heard you on St. James show.
I saw Tubman is going to be preaching at AIM. Yes, I had put up that flyer I think last week or something. Yeah, he's going to be preaching there. He's also going to be preaching something else I just saw he's going to be. Is it Hezekiah Walker's convocation? I think it's Hezekiah Walker's convocation he's preaching that to. He's preaching at a
Mm-hmm.
lot of places.
Hey, get it how you live,
But
Tubman.
do you think the Tubman era is over? It has his like 15 minutes of fame dwindled
Yeah,
out.
that's a
What do
good
you
question.
know, you know, I was thinking about
It's
that.
given.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is. I think people are still calling on him, but I don't think he is like that sought off after like he
Let
was.
me tell you what I think is happening. And you
Hmm.
can correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, he can preach, right? But I
Yeah,
think Bishop may feel bad about what happened in Florida. And I think he calling around.
you think so?
What you think?
Bishop don't care nothing about Tubman.
What?
I don't think
That's his
Bishop.
spiritual son.
You don't. You talking about? Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about Jakes?
Yes, my
Oh, I
bad.
thought you were talking about Rodriguez. What's his name?
Man,
Henry. Oh,
no,
okay.
no, 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 no.
You know what? It's a possibility. Possibility.
I mean, I don't know. I just, that's my little
Possibility.
narrative.
Yeah, GI got a lot of solo singers, which is great for a
Yeah,
choir.
they're a
That's
musical
great
church.
for a choir. But you might be right. Even though I think didn't Jakes just have like a surgery recently?
That's the word on the curb. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Sarah just had one too. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That mean Cora up. Cora, you
Mm,
preaching?
no. They'll call in Cynthia Hale. They'll call in somebody else before they put
Before they
the
put
morning.
Cora up there.
No, she does Wednesday night prayers. So
Mm-mm.
Cora do. Yeah.
But we're not going to negate from the fact that Tubman can preach. He's good.
No, he can, but
Hmm.
I think during his little fame, his 15 minutes, he was doing too much. He was trying to sing, preach. He was trying to be a triple threat, putting
So
out
you don't think he
music.
got the trifecta?
No, it's not genuine.
Okay.
It's not genuine. No,
Okay.
something just didn't. If y'all go back to Pastor Hannah's service that he preached at, I don't know what it
Oh
was
yeah,
for.
no.
It was bad. It was bad.
Cause that was his first time out, you
After
know.
that, yes, it was
Yeah.
his first time out, and he was trying to prove something.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh man, this ain't good, Tubman. I don't feel nothing." Mm.
But have you ever though?
I think one time he was preaching at Potter's house, and I was tuned in.
Listen. Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
he was at Potter's
Yeah.
house,
Yeah.
I really thought that Bishop was gonna give him the church. I ain't even gonna lie.
I think I was listening because he reminded me of an earlier TD Jakes.
Yes.
Yeah. And he I was tuned
Yes.
in. I was tuned in. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you think,
They do court.
let's say hypothetically he Bishop gave him the church. Do you think he would have done well being a successor?
Yeah, because he would have had Bishop alongside him to really
Mhm.
navigate things. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now it would have, shook up the family dynamic. But Cora already knows she never get Potter's house. She won't even get a Potiphar's house.
Shut up. You know what?
But that's because she blocked me. So God is not going to bless her
Right.
until
Look
she
at you.
unblocked me. You can't be
She
blessed,
never
Cora.
will.
You got me
And she
blocked.
never will.
You won't be blessed. I
Mm-mm.
hate to say that to you, but you're going to have to unblock me.
But you know what? And I think we had this conversation before that a lot of these churches are family businesses too.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, although in some instances it
How
may
many of
be
these
best,
family businesses, Courtney, are failing right now?
I know, I know. That's what I was about to say.
These
That's what I was
family
about to say.
businesses are failing. They're not
But
successful.
let's put ourselves in the shoes, right?
Mhm.
So let's say our father was Bishop Jakes, and you
I would
know,
feel that I can take over the church and he should give it to me.
but he probably really shouldn't.
You're correct. But that's what I will feel. I am Junior Jakes and I'm going to be the successor of the Potter's house. Now, I may not be anointed to carry Holy Ghost across the street, but as his junior, I
Give me
expect to
that
be the
church.
pastor. And we'll probably
Mm-mm.
be over there fighting and carrying on and cussing and doing like Eddie Long Jr. and feeling all bad and left out. Yeah. But see, that's a preach right. That's a different situation right there. That
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Long Jr. thing, because Eddie Long Jr. thought he was gonna get that church.
Child. He did. He sure
No, we,
did.
we tried that already. Her husband is in jail, so we're not gonna put over the children no more.
I can't.
Mm-mm,
I could not.
mm-mm. She can't. So yeah, but we look at that and it's like, I mean, that was a great move for New Birth to get Jamal,
Hmm.
but I'm just saying, sometimes you have to make the right decision. You
But
have
let me
to do
ask
it.
you this. Do you think, at first I was thinking this, do you think that Jamal should have brought Eddie, I call him Cody. Well, we
Mm.
call him Cody.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't do that. Do you think I grew up with him?
Oh,
So do you think that Jamal should have brought Cody onto the staff at least?
I thought about that, and I always wondered why didn't that happen? Do you think he declined it, or he was so upset he didn't want to do it?
Nah, he carried on too bad.
Okay, I think, and that's
Hmm.
probably what it was, because I would at least want to, I mean, run something in my dad's church and get a good check.
Well, so here's the thing. So his other brother that was adopted used to run the sound, used to be all the sound. And
Mm-hmm.
so he was there for a small stint when Jamal first started,
Mm,
but and he's like the most non-problematic. So I'm curious to
gotcha.
know why he's no longer there.
Mm, mm, interesting.
His name was Eric Long.
Okay, and he was adopted.
Mhm.
Okay, he didn't
Mhm.
sue nobody when Bishop Long died, did he?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay.
Mm-mm.
Because
Very
James
non-problematic.
Cleveland adopted someone too, but they sued him when he died.
Mm-mm, no. We came up with Eric.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
he was very non-problematic and very faithful to working at the church and serving in the ministry. And so that's I was curious to know. He started out with them, and then after a while we didn't see him anymore.
Mm. Well, with that, new folks come in. Just new, you bring in your new singers, your new musicians, your new.
Hmm.
So maybe they brought in a new sound. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. Do you watch them regularly over there at New Birth, like the worship and stuff? What do you think
Mm-mm.
about it? Oh, you
I
don't.
I watch them. In I watch clips. I say
Okay.
that I watch clips.
Nelson got them together over there. They really are a strong music department, in my opinion.
Yes.
Very.
Um.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're strong.
Yeah.
But I was saying today,
Uh-huh.
I was saying that if I were to go to New Birth, like if I lived in Atlanta, I would be going for Carrie though.
Right. And I'm sure there are a lot of people, women, probably men, that are going for Carrie. No, really.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about a Jamal thing at this point.
Mm-mm.
It's really not. It's really the duel that
Mm-hmm.
people are wanting, and more, and some are more towards her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, she just seems like the better choice right now. If you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
pick one, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she's like a bishop, blameless.
Mm-hmm.
Wife of one husband.
Mm-hmm.
She is operating in. It seems like more character than Jamal. Like I told y'all on Patreon, I'm just a little disheartened right now. You know,
Child.
I'm just torn. I'm just torn. But yeah, but to your question, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
people are going there because of her. Eddie, there was a lot of different people. Was Marvin Sapp in the running for New Birth?
He applied.
He applied. That other guy I remember who used to preach there sometime, right? He was in the running.
Who, Gray?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm
And who else?
surprised he didn't get it.
Who else was in the running? There was quite a
There
few.
was a lot of
Yeah, there was a
a
lot of
lot of
people,
people.
Princess. Yeah, but I remember Marvin Sapp getting it. Imagine that church woman. I don't think
Child.
when I look at Chosen Vessel, I don't.
No.
n- Oh,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I don't know what's going. I don't know how long that's gonna last over there.
Mm-mm.
Something ain't right. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just
I fast forward. I try to listen. Okay, all right. Let me go to the
Mm-mm.
next one. Yeah, I don't
If
know.
if he called you, that's fine. I ain't gonna speak on your calling, but
Right, right. I think he called him to the stage, but I think it was the entertainment stage.
listen,
I don't
he
think it
can
was.
pump out them songs,
Yeah, I don't think it was a pulpit.
but them
Yeah,
sermons.
with his PowerPoints. He'll be
Him and
killing
Laboris, you can go and retire. You and Laboris go up the way. Let her dance.
Let her do a few little them dance conferences
Mm-hmm.
throughout the year,
And
you
just chill
know.
out, enjoy your young wife.
You said
Mm-hmm.
Princess, she been quiet lately. I guess I don't really check for them
Mm-mm.
over there.
She just, they just off the heels of her conference, her dance conference.
Are we still having dance conferences, Courtney? Oh, I hate to sit through it through church long enough. A conference? Oh, I would say, take me out of here, Lord, and thou quickly. Oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine going to a dance conference. When the dancers
Mm-mm.
get up, I'll be wanting to go to get some water.
That is not
Oh
what
my
they
goodness.
call it, intermission. You
Yes, it
tried it.
is.
You so wrong. Oh,
What
you
is
don't
it?
like the dancers.
It's hard for me to get into it unless they're really,
Really good.
really good. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to get into it. What was said? It said Marvin is too fussy to be a mega pastor. He would have run those Baptist folk away, right? Because there is a certain way you got to treat folk. Yeah, as a
Hmm.
mega, you can't be all that doing all that fussing. How was
He
Eddie Long's
PAW
widow?
though.
He is PAW. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, we know
You
that.
going to the PAW convocation? Well, no, you ain't got no
For
reason to. You
what?
COVID. I know.
For
I
what?
know.
And if it was, I kind of wanted to go to support Nissan because I think Nissan is like maybe like a coordinator or something for the conference, or he has some title where he's kind of over the um, convention
Nissan
now.
want to go. He want to get out of there, don't he?
I can
All right.
see more than likely, but
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about someone who has a legacy in the PAW.
Yeah.
His father was a mainstay in the PAW. He was a Nevada, Hawaii District Council chairman for years. And
Mm.
yeah, it was, the stewards have been in the PAW for years. He said he's been very faithful. Yes, he's been
Mm-hmm.
extremely faithful to the PAW. He
Mm.
really has. So even if he would want to, I don't think. And when you think like, okay, let's check this thing out. Let's just talk about
Lady Dimples be
organizations.
knowing, by the way.
She
Hey,
do.
Lady
Oh,
Dimples.
Dimples do know. Even when he
Mm-hmm.
was with Diddy, yeah, he's been faithful. He was faithful to his church, even when he was rolling around and playing and doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
His ties was and his presence was there all the time. But when we think about this, though, Courtney, is
Mm-hmm.
it really necessary to start moving around organizations? Just have church.
Yeah. But I'm saying
Just
I think he just want to
have
come up out of
church.
there though.
Well, no, no, no. Is it necessary to even do that? Just have church. It's always
Yes.
good to be, to have a fellowship. You always want a fellowship with others. You never want to stand alone because I think when you start standing alone, you start getting very cultish.
No, I'm not saying he should stand alone.
No, I'm telling you, saying get out of there, go to another Reformation or another organization. No, it's not
Okay.
necessary. I
Okay.
don't think it's necessary. I think you can just be loyal, faithful to
So
your.
then what's the purpose in a fellowship? Well, PAW not a fellowship, right? It's a
And I don't
reformation.
know what Cotton was talking about. PFW is the organization. Listen, you can't teach me about PAW. Okay,
Right.
I just let
He's
them
talking about
talk.
they a
I
fellowship.
just
I'm
let them
like,
talk.
what?
I just let them talk. Whatever. But no, it's an organization, and
He say,
it's like it's like the Church of God in
mm-hmm.
Christ, and
Mm-hmm.
it depending on who you ask, they're gonna tell you something's gonna say, "Oh, it's just a fellowship. It's just it's an organization, whatever." But what I'm saying is, no, I think when you start focusing on being an island and no one can tell you anything and you're not subject to anybody, you're going to go on your own or do it becomes a little cultish.
No, I'm not saying he should do that. But what I am saying is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, the object of this organization is for you to learn more so that your church can grow
Yeah,
stronger, right?
yeah, yeah. So he's at a position now where
Mm-hmm.
he can make that happen within the organization.
Okay.
So
Okay.
why leave now when you're at a place where you can actually make change for the PAW
Okay.
instead of
Got you.
complaining about what they're not doing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is
So
he
he's
is
at a
he
place.
really able to make change?
Oh yeah, in my opinion, Bishop Brooks isn't a strong presiding bishop. He can. I think people can just tell him what to do and he'll do it. No
Okay.
offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Okay.
yes, I think he's at a place where he has the respect of the bishops that are hierarchy in PAW that would listen to him and listen to other younger ones that they that are in this little group that they have.
Okay.
Yeah, they have. It's because it is election year, so there's some candidates that are going. I see Billy Weidenheimer. I think he's going for general secretary. He's also a good friend of Nissan. You know, Nissan. It's the Nissan. It's the
Is
North
Sean
End.
Tyson going out for something?
Probably.
Somebody called
Probably.
and told me that. I was like, who?
What's he going? What's he
That
going
ain't
for?
PAW, y'all.
What's Sean Tyson going for? Dimples.
Yeah, ask Dimples. Cause I wanna say, is it presiding
It might be
bishop?
presiding bishop.
It's some
You
big.
know,
Somebody like,
there's a woman that they're supposed to be that they made bishop or making bishop in
I
the
didn't know
PAW.
that.
Oh, he's running for second presiding bishop.
Okay.
Second,
Who's running for presiding bishop?
I don't know.
Or are
I'm
they
sure
gonna
Brooks
keep
is still.
Brooks
I'm sure
there?
Brooks is still. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. 'Cause I don't know.
PAW need reform.
Or you think Tolbert will be the next presiding? Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Tolbert.
He's here. He was over the California Southern, because when what's his name died, Tolbert came and he's the diocese over the council here in California.
Okay.
Oh, Brooks can't run again. Gotcha. He's been in for a while. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
has been in for a while. Well, I think that's good because there's nothing that I heard that Brooks done that impacted anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't heard anything that Brooks has done that has impacted the world through the PAW or the
Mm-hmm.
PAW itself. I don't know. Maybe he has, but I didn't hear anything. We can't even report on nothing good. Yeah. So.
I think
Mm,
that like these denominations or these organizations like such as Kojic and such as PAW
mm-hmm.
should allow more young people. And when I say young, I don't mean like super young. I mean like 40s and
40s,
50s.
50s. Yeah.
Yeah.
40s, 50s. Yeah.
Should allow them to start being in more
Because Nissan's what,
leadership
51?
positions. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and they are on the cusp. They know they've done the younger. They got that middle age.
Mm-hmm.
They have the ear of the people right now,
Yes.
and they're not so young that we
Mm-hmm.
can reach back and really touch the older people because we're
Right.
still, we know the foundation.
Right.
We're not going to shake the foundation or,
That's right.
yeah. So that age right there is a
Mm-hmm.
perfect age for
That's a
true
good
leadership.
bridge age.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Bishop Weeks' sister is running for sec. That okay? So it's Bishop Weeks'
Really?
sister. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
against Sean. Yeah, she's not gonna win against Sean, and she's a woman.
Does Bishop Weeks hold a position?
No,
Apostle Weeks?
I don't even think he's in the PAW anymore.
What?
Right, Lady Dimples? Bishop Weeks? Is he still in the PAW? Maybe I'm thinking his son is just out. Is he still in and
Uh-uh.
the
His
son out?
son is out. I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know
about
his son
Apostle
been
Weeks.
out. But I
Yeah.
I
I'm talking
thought
about the
he was out
dad.
too. I thought Daddy Weeks was out. Maybe not.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh wow.
I want to say he was
That's
out.
new.
Hmm. Yeah.
He been PAW so long.
That's what I thought. He started his own organization years ago. I thought that.
Oh really?
Yeah, he been out of the PAW.
What's the name of his organization? Like New Dimensions or something like that?
Remember he used to do that power and
Praise
praise,
Power.
praise power,
Ooh. Ooh.
new
Praise
destiny,
Power.
new destiny. It's over
You're
20 years
right.
old.
You're absolutely right.
Hmm.
Because Bishop Weeks, his son, when he started his church, we were underneath Uh, well, wait a minute, because I thought the church was named New Destiny.
But I think they put the Reformation as that.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
that sound about right.
Yeah, because
But
I was like,
praise
no, that
power,
man left. Because I was shocked when I heard he had left. I was like, oh wow,
so he's been gone for a long time.
he's been gone. Yeah, well, she said at
Oh
least 20
wow.
years. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
A
that.
lot of people have unfortunately left the PAW. Again, it will. All these organizations are going to continue to die if y'all just keep shuffling the leadership to
Yep.
these old goats who are
Yep.
stuck in old time way. They're
That
just going to
part.
die. She said, "Yes, it's called New Destiny, and the organization has fellowship at the end." Okay,
Okay.
New Destiny Fellowship. Okay, yeah.
Lady Dimples is really PAW, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. She
Okay.
She over there right in the middle of it. She in Philly. She in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah. Oh that P. Oh yeah. She really
Hmm.
know the weeks then.
Yes, Courtney know a lot too. She do. Between her and Delson and you, I tell you, that we can
Child.
just have a panel one day and just go for
Nah, Delson, baby, he got us. He know though.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we be knowing a little bit.
I was kind of disappointed when Warren left the PAW to go to Full Gospel though.
I
Well,
told you what's
but
about
is
to
Full
happen.
Gospel's just a fellowship though?
It's just a fellowship, but
Okay,
I'm
maybe
telling
he
you,
didn't. Okay,
here's
maybe
the
he didn't. All
no,
right.
he did though. But
He
here's the
did. I
blueprint
know.
because Warren is about to become a bishop.
Yeah, because everybody becomes a bishop in Full Gospel.
Hello. And he's over music, so he's about to become a
Yeah,
bishop.
everybody. And
That's why he left.
when's their organization in July? Their convocation.
Oh, they already had it, and it's normally in June.
Oh, okay. Then they didn't make him a bishop in June. I guess not. I didn't hear about
Wait a
it.
minute, when is the convocation? Because I haven't heard
I don't
about it
know.
either.
I haven't heard about
It's
it.
normally in June though,
And they
but
do leave to get a title. They do, but they
yeah,
do that even within the PAW council organization. They leave different councils to get a title in another council.
because Joseph Walker over there handing them out like candy.
You mean Paul
Go,
Morton? But Walker can't do nothing.
Walker,
Walker
because
can't do nothing.
Bishop Morton not with none of that.
Are
He
you
not with any
sure?
of that. I'm positive. Let me tell you
Morton, the
something.
one that gave and made everybody a bishop when he started full gospel.
A lot of those people came over as bishops. You have to remember that Full
Hmm.
Gospel is a fellowship, and that's how he started it out. So a lot of these guys, like your Bishop
Yeah.
McClendons, your Bishop Longs,
Right.
they already came over as bishops.
Mm. And see, this is what Dimples is right. They go
Hmm.
to these, they become bishop in these other reformations. They go back to the PAW and they will honor it.
Yep, because that's what Sap did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
exactly what Sap did because we didn't make him bishop.
Nope, sure
Yeah,
didn't.
who made Sap Bishop Dimples?
Either because he's also a part of the Neil Ellis.
Ellis. He's with Ellis, right? Yeah.
Yes, he's part of that
Mm-hmm.
Reformation as well. So
Mm.
he might have been made bishop up under Bishop Neil Ellis.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But Lady Dimples will confirm that for me.
Mm. Yeah, they go and pay for these titles, and then they
Hmm.
go back to their organization. She said yes. Neil Ellis, go pay for
Hmm.
these pay for their titles, and then go back to the original organization
Sure
as a
do.
bishop,
All
and
you
then they
gotta do is
get
pay
honored.
your little money,
Yeah,
pay your
I'm
coin. But
I'm
I'm
still
telling
looking.
you, Bishop Morton did not easily make bishops because it used to be really a thing when he was presiding bishop. It was a lot to become a bishop over there.
I don't know, Courtney. It
No,
seemed
I'm
like
telling you what I
everybody
know
was a bishop over there.
because again, a lot of them came over as bishops. But
Mhm.
for those who became bishops through the fellowship, it
Mhm.
was a lot because what they really try to do is they try to trace your lineage all the way back to Paul. So you can't just come in from some Rudy Poo little organization with your papers talking about I'm a bishop. That's not how
Mm.
that works. However, for these bishops that he had coming on beforehand, like he knew them. You see
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? But in order to become a bishop in full gospel, like it's really a thing.
Do
Well,
you
not now, but when Bishop Morton was
do you
presiding
think they
bishop.
did Neil Ellis wrong by not giving him the presiding bishop?
Yes and no.
Mm.
I say yes because everybody and their mama just knew that Bishop Ellis was next
Mm-hmm.
in line. But
Mm-hmm.
I think Bishop Morton wanted to put a younger man in position to to what we're talking about now, um so that the fellowship can be refreshed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Did it? I don't think it happened.
and then
It didn't happen.
mm-mm.
It didn't happen because with Walker, like William McCray said, they on life support over there in full
Man,
gospel.
when I tell you, that's why Walker bringing everybody in. Todd Hall had a
Hmm.
position.
The Lord
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's why he over there calling Warren, come over here, do that.
Yeah.
You know, he trying to
Yeah.
revive it, but it's like,
I was going to
mm-mm.
mention something to that, Rejoice. She said they needed to attend the College of Bishops. So
Yes,
if they were with the College of Bishops, then they were considered a true bishop.
that is correct.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely,
I think I had heard
absolutely.
that as well.
Mm-hmm.
He said that's that global united fellowship stuff. Alvarado was under that. I'm surprised they haven't ordained Jamal yet. Who's Alvarado?
Jonathan Alvarado from out of Atlanta.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I would. That's funny that you say that. What was said because I was gonna say that too. Jamal ain't finna play with them. Jamal do not want to be nobody's bishop in the Lord's church. He is
Well, his
fine where
daddy's a
he is.
bishop. You don't think he wants to be like Diddy?
No, he
John
he
John
does
want to be like
not.
Diddy.
That is so funny. Jamal does not want to be a bishop at all. He
Mm.
could have been a bishop. He does not want any of those titles. He's good with being a pastor.
We legalized the off brands. They did. They
Cause
paid their money to the College of Bishops and they got legitimized.
sure did. Absolutely right. Sure enough.
You got your 15 grand? Oh, okay. We'll lay hands on
Period.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Get your
They said full
vestments,
gospel
all
is
that.
next week. That's what I thought. So I think we're gonna have some new bishops next
August and
week.
July. For sure.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think there was some candidates. I had seen somebody post. I didn't see if Warren was on there or not, but I thought it was
Thank you,
in
Keisha
July.
Green.
Yeah, I
They
thought it was in July sometime.
okay. They normally have it in June, so okay.
Yeah, he AME bishop. Yeah, his dad is, but bishop is a bishop around here.
But Jamal is low key a part of so many different reformations.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because he's affiliated. No, he's a part of
Mickey Mouse
Bishop
Donald
Neil
Duck. That's
Ellis Reformation.
right. Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious to know if he's still AME Zion, but
I would say still should be. I mean, his dad is it. He was it. I mean,
and he missionary Baptist. Like
mm.
Jamal is ecumenical. He is not trying to be nobody's bishop nowhere.
Well, Princess, is that the only qualification to learn how to close? Some of these preachers don't know how to close like y'all close.
She Baptist. That's why she said that.
I know.
That's the only qualification.
She
Got
said,
to know
"Come
how
on
to
over there.
close.
That's all they require." But listen here, some of them
Right.
need to learn how to close. Yeah, if you did, somebody got up recently and took it to Calvary. I mean, took it to the cross. I said,
Hmm.
"Okay, now, okay, you done went somewhere." I
Shoot.
really, I think it was at our convocation here. This boy got up and this man got the one that was going too long. He finally closed it out
Mm-mm.
with the death, burial, and resurrection.
I bet. He
But
did that.
yeah, I want to say I didn't pay attention to that until I was at that Baptist church doing the music.
Did the piano? Did they play the piano that Saturday for the?
They had about a six-piece band. You better believe they did.
Listen, everybody watch St. James. You hear me?
You better believe they did. Kip brought his whole band in there. I don't know where they
Hmm.
was all week, but he brought them in there Saturday.
They weren't in the budget all week. That's where they was at. Not in the budget.
Well, you make a budget as the minister of music.
Well, hey, he scraped up some change and got him to the official day.
Or you just talk to your pastors and you say, hey, I need your musicians, blah, blah, blah. Can you work something out? You talk to the pastors of the churches. There's certain ways you can do it without really coming out of your pocket. You just have to talk.
Let that baby know. Well, he got him
Mhm.
there for official day.
I mean, but that's kind of a given. It's
Is
official day.
it though?
Yeah, it's really a given for
Okay.
convocation. They're gonna be there for
They'll be there
official
next
day.
year.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
No,
Three
they
points and a
watch your show.
cross.
They
That's
heard you.
right. Hmm. Baptists
They.
need to loose their women, loose them and let them go free.
I want to know what the National Baptist. So we heard from the Southern Baptists they want to silence the women. I'm curious
Hmm.
to know what the National Baptist, because
Well, we
that's
you
mostly
remember what
black.
we got with the National Baptist? Was it last year with Gina Stewart?
You
Remember?
right.
Yeah.
That's
So we already went through
right.
the saga with the National Baptist.
You absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. What
Mm-mm.
was I don't know. I know there was something said at the National Baptist Conference about the Church of God in Christ. I
Uh-oh.
didn't see what was said. I think the Joy 102 had pointed. It didn't seem that
Joy
interesting.
105.
105, whatever they are. It didn't seem that interesting to me, so I didn't really. Does anybody in the chat know what was said about the Kojics from the Baptists? Because I
Probably
don't really want.
none. You know how they be just rage bang sometimes. That
Yeah,
lady,
yeah.
I
I
can't
didn't.
remember her name. She got to stop that.
But yeah, I mean Gina Stewart. There was another woman who, I guess, who was preaching over there. Um,
Cause
this,
they do let them preach at the conventions and stuff. So that's why I'm like,
yeah. Well,
hmm.
that's the National Baptist, not the Southern.
Yeah,
Southern
I
said, "I
know.
don't even want you to look at the pulpit, ladies. Don't even look at
Period.
the pulpit."
So Southern is white for the most part, and then
Yeah.
National is black for the most part.
Right. 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 Oh my God, we've been in 2 hours, Courtney. We gotta go. We gotta go to church. Are
Why you
you
be
still
acting
on
surprised?
sabbatical?
So I have resigned.
Oh, I got a few.
Yeah.
I got a few more minutes. You
What?
resigned. What? What's going on, Courtney?
Yes, I have resigned. I have sat myself down for a season to, just receive
Mm.
the word. I'll be back serving eventually, but
Are
as of
you
right now,
are you in a backslidden condition?
I am not.
Okay, all
I
right.
don't think so. Lord, no.
See, you said I don't think so. That's all I wanted out of him yesterday. Just
You
say
know what?
something like that.
Let me tell you something, St. James. I ain't got no problem, being honest on my end. But nonetheless, but yeah, so I made that decision. Um, it was just like, it had been a lot going on, and I was
Hmm.
operating in a director's capacity,
Okay.
and I wasn't, ever since I had received that new contract, I hadn't been connected, because between working
Uh huh.
and not being there for like Wednesday night Bible studies
Hmm.
and a little travel here and there, I just wasn't connected as I should have been. So I
Yeah.
felt that it was only right, especially during this transitional season where we're about to go into a new building, that
Mm.
I step back and allow the next in line to
So
go ahead and
I
do
was going to ask. That's my question. The one that
it.
took your place, are they capable to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well,
So
that's good.
the beautiful thing about it is that I was equipped with some amazing leadership,
Hmm.
that I didn't have to necessarily um I didn't have to micromanage, right? So it was
Yeah.
kind of running on its own. But I already, when we first got into these positions, and this young lady was my assistant, I was already equipping her for succession a
Hmm.
couple of years ago.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So whatever I knew, she knew. I didn't want to be like that, because when I got in the position, I had to learn a few things on my own.
Right.
because some things were kind of held back from me. So
Hmm.
I didn't want to be like that. So that way,
Gotcha.
when it came time to get to this point, or at any point of succession, there wouldn't be a breakdown, or there wouldn't be any lack there. So
Mm.
yeah.
That's okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I always tell people, folks start cutting up morally when you're burnt out.
Ooh.
So it's always good when it's time to take a break, and you
Mm.
take a break, and you just kind of rest and you rejuvenate. I think God honors that more than you
Hmm.
just running on E, and then
Man,
you find yourself in an immoral situation because you're just
come on.
doing it, doing
Hmm.
what you're used to doing, but you don't have the heart to do it at the time. Not saying
Yep.
it's never going to come back, but I
Right.
have been there where I'm just going through the motions because it's what I do, but
Hmm.
I don't want to be here.
Ooh.
I don't want to be here, Lord. I remember back in the day when Bishop McMurray preached about him telling the Lord, I don't want to preach today. I don't want to be here. I just don't want to be here anymore. At the pinnacle of his church, you know.
Mm.
And he had to realize, and he said at that moment, he realized he had to take 1 month off. And he got people to come in, on the lock and all the other people
Hmm.
just to come in and fill in. And he wasn't even at the church for a month
Hmm.
because he had to rejuvenate himself, because you start slipping away because it
Yeah.
doesn't become priority to
Hmm.
be, the standard doesn't become,
Hmm.
it doesn't, it's not priority to you.
Yep.
You're just going through the motions. So
So I
whenever
had
you need to, good
even
night, princess.
I had
Go ahead.
even took a month off just to,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
eat, if you
Hmm.
will. But
Hmm.
I was still like,
Yeah. Yeah. And I just,
it,
and a month is just a month. That doesn't mean that's for everybody. Some people need to take 6 months.
well, see, so here's the thing too. You also sometimes have to question, am I should I be serving in this capacity, or should I be serving this particular, not the church, but this particular ministry?
Right.
Like,
Right.
am I
Right.
supposed to be here,
Right.
or am I supposed
Hmm.
to be doing something else within the ministry?
Right. Are you a one trick pony where you drain yourself out with this one trick and that's all you have?
My
No, I think you
pastor's
got more than that. Yeah.
Yeah, so my pastor said something. She says it's often in leadership meetings. She'll say that she doesn't believe in burnout. The only time you burn out is if you're not graced to do whatever it is that you're doing.
Mm. Mm.
And so, that's also,
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can go with that all the way, because
hmm
I still believe God graces us with a lot of talents, and
yeah.
we operate in a lot of good talents through, so I don't know if, but we are human beings living this spiritual,
Hmm.
experience. So the human side of us will burn out. Our mental will start thinking this is a routine and not a ministry.
Hmm.
So I'm sorry, I do feel that there's a certain, if maybe we don't need to use burnout as the word,
Yeah,
but
she was
I
saying you
yeah,
you will get tired, and you
yeah,
should
yeah,
rest. You should have moments of rest. She said that.
yeah.
But like she said burnout, she's like, I never burned out, and she's been doing ministry for,
Well, God bless her. She's
you know.
Superwoman. So God bless her. God bless her. But I've been there where it's just human, and I'm glad that
I get what
you
you're saying though.
have realized that it's just time to step back for a while. And when you
Hmm.
reemerge, you never know what area God will put you in. You may think
Right.
you're going to go back to doing what you were doing, but that may not be it.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
That is
Okay.
right.
One
Mm-hmm.
more thing. Well, he says,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw this, and I meant to mention something around this. He said,
Mm-hmm.
"Have y'all seen the choirs will return and choirs are back?" Post by Kirk Franklin. Several artists have made quiet statements. I feel a way about it. The statements undermine our choir masters.
He has an
You,
album coming out.
he does, and I know it's all about his album coming out. We know that, but sometimes we love Kirk, but I
Mm-hmm.
think Kirk, this isn't a lane where he needs to take over.
Hold on. Let me pause you because that's how he started. He was a choir master.
Yeah, I understand, but I think what the feeling of it is like now he's here to save the choirs. The choirs are back now because of Kirk Franklin.
No.
Well, that's the attitude that some of the choir masters are posting on their
Are
social
you
media.
serious?
Yeah.
No, I think it's nostalgia for him. I don't get that from that. He would never. He respects Ricky Dillard and
Right,
all the
right.
all the guys. Like, come on now.
But I think, yeah, Kirk never a choir master. Let's be real. He used to teach in
Yeah.
front of, was it Georgia? No,
Georgia
Dallas
Mass
Fort
Choir.
Worth,
Yes. Dallas
DFW
Fort Worth.
choir. You don't remember
Yeah.
Joy? Joy?
Come on now.
Yeah.
And then that's how the family came
That's
about.
how the
Like,
family, yeah, yeah.
come on.
But
Put
I
some respect
understand
on
when
Kirk
we say
name.
choir master, there's a certain aura that we like to see.
Mm-mm.
Me, Orlando Draper, Ricky Dillard, Tyrone Block,
I see what you're saying.
Hezekiah Walker. I mean, these are choir masters that worked that choir. Yeah, joy, 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 yada, 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 hooda, hooda, hooda. But
Now y'all don't want. Oh wow! Don't do Kirk like
yeah,
that.
teaching a song to a
Okay,
choir don't
but
make him.
then let him be a choir director, then not a choir
He's a
master. That's
choir
fine.
director. We're going to give him
Okay,
that. He's a
good grief.
wonderful songwriter, producer. Choir master, not so much.
All right, good Lord, y'all won't let nobody be great.
He's great already. He's great already.
Mm-mm.
But we gonna put him in the right place now.
But nobody should be offended. He's definitely doing this for
You know these people are
nostalgia.
super offended all the time.
Yeah, no, and yeah. Mm-mm.
And like we've said before, that people had problems with it. He's going to be doing the Stellar Awards, hosting the Stellar Awards, and people have
What's the
problem with that.
problem with
It's
that?
they don't, they feel that he. I personally believe, and it hasn't come out yet, but when I was looking at the nominations,
Hmm.
it seems like Kirk Franklin has more stake right now in the Stellar Awards than we know.
What he got out?
I think he has finances pushed into the Stellar Awards.
Oh, you mean okay, okay, okay.
I may be wrong, but
That
I'm
sound about
watching
right.
things navigate, and when I watched the nomination, it seemed like Kirk Franklin has a lot of say so in the Stellar Awards right now, and it may be because of his investment in the Stellar Awards.
Listen, we already know how this thing go. You got to pay your money to get that reward.
Right,
So
right. Yeah.
let that man have a stake in it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
and I don't have a problem with it. I really don't have a problem, but it seemed to me, and it may come out later. Or maybe somebody need to investigate. But
There you go. Call
but I,
around.
I think I think he has a stake in the Stellar Awards now.
Okay.
Mm. I
Okay.
may be
This,
totally wrong, but I think I'm right.
but rightfully so. I'm gonna say rightfully so because Mr. Don Jackson and what's his beautiful wife name?
Um, Teresa.
Yes, they're older.
They
Somebody
are.
need to
Somebody has to, and Don Jackson couldn't even come to the nominations because he was ill.
see.
So somebody's going. Well, his daughter is running the Stella Awards for, as far as if I'm not mistaken. She's like she's the head of the Stella Award. She was there at Ricky Dillard concert, and
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. They
And
talked
then,
about
so
that she's
then,
running it.
do you think that Kurt got pulled in for like creative
I
direction
think
and things of that
so.
nature?
I think
Yeah,
so. I think so.
I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Hmm.
Is he nominated for anything?
I think he is. He'll win.
I mean, right. I mean, what are we talking about here? I
He's
mean,
gonna win.
it's Kirk Franklin,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm not mad at any of it.
Honor the artists that have kept the choir fire alive for years. Let's not be naive. I get the business of it, but don't step on Ricky and Vincent in Chicago, Mass to sell a record.
Let me tell you who need to be honored.
Oh God.
Them Pace sisters
Oh
need to
my.
be honored. Why you want to talk about honor? Honor the Pace sisters.
Nobody's falling for it. Nobody's
Let
falling.
me talk to Kurt.
Mm-mm. They in the
Somebody
Cadillac.
somebody need to get up there and sing I know I've been changed.
We already recorded that in London. It's being nominated this year. That London album, it's on there.
Shoot.
It's on there.
Mm-mm.
Something about, I think her, the daughter, the song that her and Kiera did.
I
I guess
saw
the
that. I
Dove
started to
Award.
send it to you.
Yeah, is it the Dove
Them
Award?
white people gonna do
It's,
it before y'all. That's a shame. That's a sin and a shame. A
I
sin
thought
and a
about that. I
shame.
said, well, I guess they gonna get an award now.
Listen, I started to send that right over to you.
I
Like
saw
this,
that,
what y'all
man.
do?
I
You
saw
gonna let
that.
these white people honor them?
Mm.
That's fine.
I've never been to the Dove Awards. I need to think about going there.
The Doves used to be so racist.
Yeah, I know. I know.
They have
I
come
don't
a
know if I can
slight
sit there
way.
that long for. But see, I see it would do me right because I know like a lot of the CCM artists because I listen
You'll
to
be
that.
just fine.
Yeah,
You'll love it all. You probably love it better than the Stellars,
I
knowing you.
probably would.
Hmm. This is wonderful. Wow.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Right.
Oh,
All the things.
I should try to do press for the Dove Awards and
You
see.
should.
Yeah.
To get the two different experiences, you'll be like, wow, they even have refreshments for everybody. Black folk, we can't afford that over there.
No, we can't.
Mm-mm. They,
It, it,
Doves, they got sponsorship.
they do. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think
that's a mess.
Walls is up for them, Daryl Walls and some other folks. So,
Is
hey.
up for what? For the Doves?
Dove, uh-huh.
Yeah, because now they got the new black section.
Yeah.
So now they try to spread it out
The
since Kurt
Negro
Franklin.
section. The
Yes.
Negro.
Since Kurt Franklin had told them off and walked out on them.
Is that what he did?
Remember that year?
I think I remember now that you say that.
Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
he ain't been back to the Dove since.
Oh wow.
Yeah, him and somebody else. But I remember him being the main one, just really he really
Mm,
experienced some foul stuff on
wow.
that side.
I think they won some awards at their school assemblies, Keisha.
Wait, who? And you better not be talking about the Pay sisters. I can't see these comments. Put the comment up. Hold on, put it back up. Put it back up. Let me see it on my TV. It's delayed. Did what it say? Did the Pay sisters ever win any awards?
During their career.
You are so disrespectful.
Uh,
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I be forgetting to put the things up because I forget when people watch the
The replay.
where they're watching even on their TV,
Oh
they can
yeah.
they don't see the comments if they're not on their
Well, now
phone.
if you don't put them up, you still the people watching from home can still put up the
Oh,
chat.
that's right, because they automatically go up there. And
Hmm.
and what I hate is when we do that because it overlaps each other.
This is true.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why I don't put them up there also because it'll
Hmm.
overlap. That's if it's already on your TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's good.
can't believe you did. The Pacers have done a lot. They have been in movies.
Yeah.
I can't with you.
I really like Duranus when she was in the James Cleveland. I mean, not the James Cleveland, the Aretha Franklin movie. Movie.
Don't worry about it. The Doves is gonna honor them. I was so upset with you, black
The
people.
Doves do not know them. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know that they do not know
How,
them.
but how random
Mm-mm.
is Ariane and Kiki, which I love them by the way. I
It's
love
very
y'all.
random to me, though. You're right.
Hello.
That did not. I didn't expect that
I was
particular.
like, huh?
Yeah. How did that slip in there? Who did it?
But that's all right. Cause they need to honor their mamas anyway.
Yeah.
It worked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Somebody honoring. Ugh,
Mm, mm,
so
mm, mm.
mad at y'all Negroes.
I gotta go, y'all. It's 2.5 hours. Thank you, Courtney, for
Th-
hanging out.
Let me tell
Time.
you this before I go.
Go
You
ahead.
you don't care about the people on the East Coast.
I do. They
No,
got
you
something to
don't.
watch in the morning.
No, you don't, cause you gonna start your live 12 midnight my time, 1 o'clock Eastern time,
But hey, I mean,
and then when it
somebody's
get late
watching.
on your end,
Somebody's watching out of the country, and it's early in the morning over there. So,
welcome to all those who
welcome.
are
It's a
watching the
Sunday morning.
replay. We welcome you.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know, it's
thanks,
called
St. James.
replay.
This is
Now, if you're
fun.
watching the replay, hit that hype button for me, right by the comments, and hit the
What does
hype
that
button.
do, really quick?
It
What does
it
that
it
do?
just pushes the video more in the algorithm to
Okay, I
show
just be
up on
hyping people
people's.
up. I don't know
Yeah,
what to
to
do.
show up on people's feeds.
Okay,
Yeah,
YouTube gonna come out with something, boy. If
it's
it ain't one
something
thing,
all
it's
the
something
time.
else. So I be hyping people up. So I didn't know. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, like I've done that to your videos and stuff. Yeah, I just hyped them up. I have.
Thank you.
Where are we at? Are we at 500 yet, Courtney?
Child.
Oh, Courtney. It's
the
only because you don't go live as much. That's all.
I'm
If you
sorry.
were to go live a couple of times a week, you would have been there by now.
The
2 or 3 times a
hardest
week.
thing for me to do is to go
Mhm.
live if
You're
I don't have
doing
anything to talk about.
it's a hard thing. It's a
That
hard
is
thing.
hard.
But I just don't go live if I don't have nothing to talk about. I really don't. I don't. I'm not one of those who are going to go live every day. Sorry, I don't need to repeat what you already seen on social media all the time. I'm just
Right.
not going to do it.
But were you like that when you first started
I
though?
say yes,
Okay.
and I said no. I'm not gonna. That's not my ministry.
Okay.
I'm gonna repeat what I feel. That's why I tell everybody add me on Instagram and on Facebook because Facebook, you
Mhm.
will get the information. You also get the information in Patreon. But if you're on
Mhm.
Facebook, I like things I post over there get like over 100,000 views all the time
Well, on Facebook.
on Facebook. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So
That's
make
your
sure
hood church. That's your church
that's
that's
my
in the
hood church
hood.
over there. We Compton over there. It's
You know
hood.
how they have mega churches in the hood.
Yeah, yeah. We got a
Them
mega
churches
church
be
in the hood,
big, but they be in the hood. That's your church over
and
there.
I'm almost at 10,000 followers on that page.
Mhm.
Yeah, almost at 10,000
And then
followers.
Instagram, that's your suburban church.
That's the church over
Mhm.
there. We get a few of the old people come through and sit down. We sing a few
Mm-mm,
hymns.
the older people be at the hood church.
They really do because they
Mm.
be on there going forth.
Listen,
Like
older
today,
people,
what
they
did I
not trying to
post
do
today?
Instagram.
Oh no, they not. They really on Facebook. And let me tell you,
Mhm.
anything. They was over there wearing everything out over there, and they start wearing each other out.
They
You put
do.
stuff.
It be like the beef sector a little
It
bit.
do. It
And
do.
then, okay, what you got going on TikTok? Like, how many followers do you have on TikTok?
I got about 12,000, almost 13.
Oh, so you got more on TikTok than you do on Facebook.
Yeah,
Are you
I do.
monetized on TikTok yet?
I think I am, but I don't think I've ever gotten any money. I don't know. I don't go
Did you
live over
sign
there.
up?
I don't go live over there. I
You
need
have
to
to go
start going
live in
live
order to
over
get
there.
money?
Huh?
You have to go live in order to get monetized?
Well, I think they go off of your videos too, but I don't do a lot of my own videos on TikTok. I kind of use TikTok kind of as a promo.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see what you're saying.
I don't really use it as a monetization site.
Okay.
I'm monetized on Facebook.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then you're on Twitch, right?
I am on Twitch. I am on Kick. I
Why?
just because it's like a good thing to be on right now because it's popular, but I'm
But
not
you
on
don't be over
it.
there.
But that's what I'm saying, but I'm not
So
on
like,
it.
why? What are we doing?
I need to figure something out, Courtney. I need to figure something like what is my directive over there and run with it.
But do you have to be over there
I think it's smart to be over there right now.
at
Bec-
Twitch and Kick?
Yeah, yeah.
What is Kick?
It's another streaming app. It's a streaming app.
What you
You can go live.
okay? Do you have a plan for Twitch?
I don't. That's why I'm saying I need to figure that out because I want it to be different. I don't want it just to be a mimic of what we already do on the other social media sites.
That whole platform is different though.
It is. That's why I'm
That's
saying
why
I
you
can't
couldn't.
just take this over there and just start. I got to figure what I want to do out. Yeah.
And it's more and Twitch is more for long um like long lives or whatever.
I guess so because a lot of the streamers use that, like when it's gaming or doing something.
Hmm.
Yeah, they use that. Yeah.
So what you finna do? That's on
I don't know. I don't know. We gonna clap and
we
play
gonna
the
watch you do
tambourine. I
what?
don't know. We gonna play the tambourine for about 2 hours. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I gotta
Maybe.
go.
Okay, one more thing.
See, this is how Courtney do me, y'all.
This is payback for the people on the East Coast. Listen, no. Maybe we can watch you do some real estate stuff.
That is, because I've been secretly doing a lot of flips. So yeah, that would be
Oh,
interesting.
for real?
Yeah. Well, with partners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
that would be good.
Because that's not a lot of things that you don't put that up because that you don't really because how we do it is like the home is pretty much already sold.
Okay.
Yeah, and we kind of go in and do some things and then we resell it.
Either
Now that
hold
you
on,
say
either
that,
that or cooking.
that's true too. That I wonder if cooking would probably work on Twitch. Huh.
One or the two, but there you go. I just
See,
strategized you.
again, because my YouTube, I do have the St. James Eats on YouTube,
Yep.
but I really haven't got that going. And because you know why? It's
Hmm.
like I don't want to do the same thing on that channel. So
You
maybe
don't, but
that
you don't cook as much, do you?
I do. I just don't film. I do. I do.
The Twitch would be good for the cooking.
Hmm. I have two cameras here that I do not know how to hook up.
Look at you.
I was supposed to have a friend come over and do it for me,
Hmm.
but I don't know what I did. I wasn't home when he wanted to come over and do it. But I need because I want to set up one of a good camera in my kitchen. And then for
Hmm.
my regular, I have this 4K whatever camera that I have not set up, and it's been sitting over here for months.
So either that cooking or the real estate is gonna bring you a whole different demographic.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. I
yeah,
think that'll be good. But that cooking though, really, I
yeah.
think that'll really be good.
And actually, what the thing is, and what I've been doing is actually making different things, Courtney, to see.
Really?
Yeah, just seeing to see what I can because I want to master them. So when
Hmm.
I start cooking them online, and I'm
Hmm.
making them my own. So I got like 7 recipes right now that I've written down, I've recorded, or whatever.
Can you
That
put up your Twitch channel so we can go follow you?
ooh, okay. I'll do that on I'll put it on Facebook and on YouTube because I have
Okay.
to get in my phone and do that. I will do that on
That'll hype you up
yeah.
so that you can
Yeah.
go on over there to Twitch.
Look at you. You hyping me up and I can't get you to hype yourself up.
Man.
I was talking
I
to a friend of mine today
Mhm.
who's been doing podcasts, but so we're gonna get her on YouTube and other stuff to really start going with it, because I want to help everybody. Really,
Mm-hmm.
there is a niche for everybody, and you will get your own unique following.
But when I tell you something like this, like communicating with other people, being on
Hmm.
panels, that's really my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Being on the thing by myself, mm-mm.
There are channels in the beef sector and other sectors that do panel. They call them panel channels.
That's all they do.
Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
the link is in the chat when they first go live, and now we get mad at Lemon because sometimes he be doing good. He be good doing good commentary, and he just allows somebody to come and just interrupt him. It's like, get your commentary out first, but
Mm-hmm. But
but when
now
you have a panel, he lets them up.
that's the flip side though. I don't like to the flip side is I don't like to rely on people.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing when you and then inadvertently now people don't want to hear just you. Who you gonna have on your
Mm-hmm.
panel? Because that's what they do limit a lot of times. They're like, okay, who's hitting the panel? Because
But
you're boring.
Is Lemon good by himself?
Sometimes, sometimes when there's something going on and he has an opinion on it. Sometimes, but
Okay.
I've sat in this chat. Sometimes he like, just end this thing because you're not talking about nothing. Like, you're not talking about that. End it.
It's
End
giving
it.
a Jay Wilson tease. Don't come for
Yeah,
me,
it's
Jay
get very
Wilson.
much. Jay
Don't come
Wilson
for
will beat
me.
a dead horse and
Right.
resuscitate it and beat it again. Oh Jesus! It's like, well, what are you talking? And I don't think he's working or anything because he's just always online now.
Yeah, that's all y'all say about him. Is Uncle Tim all right?
You know what? Now that you say that, he hasn't been on in a couple. He hasn't been on since maybe the middle of last week, right?
Go around there and check on
I
Uncle
need to check
Tim.
on him. Let me send him a cash app and see if he
A
responds.
cat, you gotta send him a cash out.
Well, I usually I send him a cash app and tell him to call me or come to email
Oh,
me.
you can't just send him a message.
I don't have. Oh, I do have his number. I forgot he
Yeah,
did give
because
me
I
his
was like, you
number.
had went over there that one
Yeah, he
time.
did give me his number. I'm gonna check. I'll check. I'll
But
check.
that's okay. He'll probably respond faster to a cash out. That hey,
Don't
you
they
did the
all?
right thing
Don't
there.
we all? We all
Yes,
respond to faster to
money
a cash
talks. But
app.
okay, thank you for your time. I really
Thank
enjoyed
you,
it this
Courtney. I
evening.
appreciate you coming up, hanging out.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good
Bye.
night, chat.
Good night.
Bye.
All right, everybody. I hope everybody had a really good time just hanging out this late night session. I like to do these whenever. It is what it is. We just gonna do it when we want to do it. Hey, if you want to support the platform, though, there is your ways to do it. $ Church Sector for Cash App. If you want to do Zelle, the St. James Show at att.net. Also, Venmo and PayPal is the St. James Show. So I appreciate for those of you who gave super chats tonight. Thank you so much, Sharon and Miss Candace and Miss Chantel, and all the ladies came out tonight and rejoice and to give their special offering on tonight. So it is church time. Hope everybody has a nice time, whether you're watching it online or you're actually going into the tabernacle. Enjoy yourself, or you're going to brunch tomorrow. Don't just go to brunch. Get up and say a prayer. Do something before you go. Don't just go to brunch. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad. All right, everybody. Don't worry. Just pull the covers up over you, up under your neck, and just rest. Because in the morning, everything is gonna be all right. God bless you, everybody.
All night and all day. All day. The angels keep watching over me. By this time, Miss Pearlie Daniels will be cutting up in the choir stand. Then Reverend would go on to encourage us and send us home with these words. Go home. Go to bed. Pull up the covers. In the morning, everything's gonna be all right. Lovingly submitted by the Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church.